let's go ahead and get into this shit show, yeah? Let's go ahead and get into this mess. Let's go ahead and suffer as we do, because, you know, life is terrible sometimes, and you gotta roll with it whenever you're given the opportunity. You know, the amount of times that we just sit out here, you know, trying to push forward through adversity, and it's definitely a fucking occasion. That remember I was a warmer criminal in 14 countries in the state of California. Why only the state of California is my question. Like, why is California being treated separate as a country? Do not like the military and leave idiots alone with thousands of dollars. What the fuck are you talking about, Pray? Pray, stop. Just don't quit doing that. You keep saying random shit spontaneously. Quit doing that. You're undead, so suffering is guaranteed. Suffering is guaranteed. The only one left is in the world. Oh, true. I forgot that California is trying to rejoin the World Health Organization as a separate entity, not as a part of the United States. All right, some of my shit sold. So we got some silver from that, some copper from that, some silver from that, some silver from that, some silver from that. Okay, we made money. All right, not as much as I was hoping for, but we made money. It was regarding the pets and med cabinets. I would like to believe that, but it's so. This is a, and I'm not chastising you. I need to clarify what I'm about to say here. This is part of learning about communication. Whenever you are referencing something, the reference has to be made more clear than that, because saying don't be like the government and leave idiots alone with thousands of dollars worth of equipment does not make me think of the Rabbit short that we just watched. There's nothing in that statement that ties what you're saying to the short we just watched. Does that make sense? That is where the communication falls apart. I mean, Rabbits let loose in Med 10, Privates let loose in the Med 10. Same. I mean, you're not wrong in that regard. The Privates do be kind of popping off when they really shouldn't be. Nightlash is level 15. We could probably fight Nightlash. I'm gonna queue up to see if there's anyone doing Ragefire right now. Fucking no. There ain't fucking anybody. Awesome shit. Alrighty. There's me and one other. If Necrofist punched someone and it caused infection, it would be a fistering wound. You're so fucking funny, Legend. Good God. You're gonna pick a profession to earn more money. I'm not too good with profession. I do have professions. So the two professions that I have, for Pass the Fist are alchemy and herbalism. So we are able to make potions, and the reason we're making potions is because they are something that we can both sell for profit, and also they are just generally really good to have passively. Trolls blood potions, the lion strength potions, mighty, I think like 160-ish. It doesn't need a mortar. He is with a mortar pestle. True. Very true. Oh, neat. Didn't know there were death map. No, it's not a built-in heat map. The heat map is part of death logs. So I have this add-on called, Death Log, and you can see the thing in the very top here. But the main part of Death Logs is it shows you where people are most likely to die, or most people have died, and it also can give you stats upon, about each area, right? So if I go to Death Log, right, we can go look at, Silverpine, because we're going to go questing in Silverpine soon, right? The most common cause of death is the Son of Argul, who spawns down by the gate, by the mines, and mostly patrols around the Sepulchre. Now, the thing about the Son of Argul is people are scared of the Son of Argul a lot. He's not that bad if you are actively paying attention. The most common people to die in Silverpine are warriors, mages. Actually, no, mages. Mages and rogues die a shit ton in Silverpine. What the fuck? I guess mages have to go down and fight the Dalaran wizards. The most deadly creature in Deadmines is Squallshaper. The most dangerous creature in Shadowfang Keep is Archmage Argul, apparently. Apparently, Argul kills most people. In Ragefire Chasm, the lava kills most people. And then the Trogs kill people. Like, the Astranger Lurk. Mages dying in Silverpine skill issue. Genuinely, yeah. But you can get a lot of cool information from death logs. For example, the two most common causes of death in all of hardcore are falling and drowning. The fact that drowning has killed so many people is actually really funny to me. The average level of death for a rogue is 6. Which is nice. Drowning skin issue, must be undead. Jesus Christ. Shoo, welcome on in. How you doing today? How's life treat? That's fucking green. Paparazzi time? Hi, what's up? So yeah, we're gonna go try to do more Silverpine questing today. While we like hopefully maybe find someone willing to do Ragefire, but I'm not helpful in that. I'm gonna have myself listed, but I'm not expecting to find anyone. That's just reality. I'm gonna have myself listed. I'm not expecting to see anyone doing Silverpine today. I'm not expecting anyone to be mixed in with all that. Like, it's chroma key levels. It's disgusting levels of green. Anyways, how is everyone doing today? How is your weekend treating you? How's everyone feeling? What do we got planned for the weekend? What do we got set up for ourselves here? Because I know some people are definitely excited about which, by the way, little thing about the YouTube thing today, and I'm not sure if someone is willing to test for me, the latency, I've found, I am testing out improved latency for the YouTube, so it's no longer 30 seconds, it's more in time with, real, stream time. It's not perfect, it's not 1-for-1, but it should be closer. Probably, if I had to guess, in a 5 to 10 second range rather than 30-second range. So that's a hopeful, development. Okay, let me take a look here. How we feeling about this place? Level 13s, level 11s. Okay, we can do that. I don't see the Son of Argul anywhere. Like 5 seconds behind Twitch. Okay, that's pretty good. I call that a success, to be honest. Alright. Let us... Okay, do not ever... Okay, here's my hardcore tip. Fucking hardcore tip of the day. Do not ever walk out that way to get out of Sepulchre. That takes you right into the main patrolling area of the Son of Argul, and you will fucking die. You are guaranteed to die if you just walk out that way. Seems like about a 3-4 second delay. Fuck yeah. I love it. Love to see it. No, you should walk out that way, as the entire coastline, if you see a Warden camp, go inside it. It has great loot. Exactly. See, Zuchi knows how to play. That whole area over there has a lot of loot. Okay, but we're gonna go do the Argul's Folly, and then we're gonna go get... Did I ever tell you about my first character in WoW was undead? You did not tell me that. Back in 2007. Damn, you're old. You're so fucking old. My god, gamer. What is your birth year starting fucking 0? I was a kid? Oh, then you're breaking terms of service then, is what you're telling me. Children aren't allowed to play World of Warcraft, you know this.
I don't have enough energy.
What does this curse do? Damage over time? Okay. They're pretty cool, you know, due to the lack of blood flow. I mean, they are pretty cool, don't get me wrong. Who just died? Schultz was slain by the Vengeful Surge in Faldir's Cave at level 39. Damn. What a shame. Where the fuck is Faldir's Cave? I don't even know where Faldir's Cave is. That's actually content I have no knowledge of. I can't even, like, say how bad of an idea that was. I have, like, hopes at some point that there are people who, you know, are gonna succeed beyond what I'm expecting of them. Shots at level 39. Damn. Alright. So, this quest here is a little dangerous, and I'm gonna explain why. So we have these Moonrage Worgen outside this hut, right? And most of them are fine. But they have the Spellcaster variety that have Frost Armor. And the Frost Armor is slows movement speed and slows attack speed. Upon looting the item from this house, we get jumped by 3 Worgen. Now, I could sprint, but the problem with, like, sprinting away is I then run the risk of getting dazed and not being able to leave. Yeah, 3 Worgen. So what we're gonna do is, while we still have our potions running, we're gonna pop Troll's Blood Potion, too. Actually, let's just refresh all of them right now. We're gonna take this book, we're gonna pop Evasion, and we're gonna box our way out of here. It's a level 12, 2 12s and a 10? Okay. I think we got this. I'm gonna wait for the layering to take effect here.
I don't have enough energy.
Okay, I remember... Okay, cool. Never mind. Only one spawned. And we managed to get a Ragefire Catholic group. Fuck yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So we get a quest complete. T'Chakla, the Orc Hunter, has died to a Cyclonian in Alterac Mountains. SMH. Alright, but we get a Ragefire Chasm group going. Warlock, Priest, Warrior, Rogue. Okay. I mean, look, free dungeon stuff is free dungeon stuff. I ain't gonna complain. If we get to go do a dungeon right now at the start of our day, I'm gonna take the free levels. If I can ding 16, which, by the way, we are level 15 now. We are making our way down the deflection tree to get Riposte, which will be very big in one of our very big for our ability to fight people, because it gives us the ability to disarm. I'm then probably gonna go for Precision to then get Dual Wield Specialization, which increases damage done by the offhand, and then by 10%, and then I think it goes up to 25%, I want to say. And then fist weapon specialization gives us crit chance with fist weapons. What does this one do? The Blade Fury increases attack speed by 20%. In addition, attacks strike an additional nearby opponent. That's pretty good. Sword, fist, and dagger. Okay, I actually did not know Blade Fury was a skill. I've learned something today. I have learned about a rogue ability that I've never before seen. I did not know Blade Fury was a skill that rogues had.
Watch over you.
6 Glutton Shackles, 3 Dark Jewel Shackles. Sure thing, bud. Ooh, neat. Hi, Boar. Welcome on in. How you doing? How have you been, Boar? How has life been treating you? Long time no see. Hopefully things have been going well. Hopefully things have been going right. Pretty good. Been doing pretty well. Hell yeah. Been doing good. I'm glad things have been going all right. I'm glad. Level 60 mage. Oh. What? Whatever. Oh, he's logging onto his alt to do other shit. Okay, whatever. What was I gonna say? No, I'm pretty excited. I don't know. This past month has been interesting, I will actively say. Doing a lot of like little workout content, mostly solo, like, you know, on my own, not really like, you know, Sarah used to be always here chatting with me during Questmas. I think it's been good for me to try and relearn how to be a streamer again, how to be like a solo streamer and not rely on another partner to like help cover commentary. Because that is something that I always worry about doing, that I'm always going to lose the skill set of talking to myself, talking by myself, being able to narrate and discuss and, you know, bring up topics as they become relevant. I never want to become too... what's the best way to put it?
I need to get.
I don't want to become too complacent in how things are. I always want to try to be better with my commentary. It's why, like, this past week, I've taken time off to just not fucking be a person. Because I recognized that I'm sitting here, you know, droning through, you know, absolutely no dialogue. I'm, like, my brain just fizzles out and I have to, like, rethink everything that I'm trying to say. It's not how it is. Easy, just talk to yourself during the day today. It's definitely a normal thing. People will not think you're weird for it. Surely not. No, never. You know, me muttering to myself on the train, you know, to and from school will not get me in trouble at all with any legal authorities. Oh. Hey, there's the son of Argul. Notice how we almost damn near walked right into him? Notice how that almost got me killed? What's up, bud? I'm gonna walk away from that. I'm gonna walk away. We're just gonna walk the fuck away. Ay. I fucking almost ate shit there. Alright, I think he's out the way. Just talk to your past D&D characters in your head. No need to talk out loud. I mean, you're not incorrect. You're not entirely incorrect. All right, I've marked him. I'm hoping that mark lasts. We're gonna go ahead and just slip away here. And go back to what we were doing. Anyways, fucking mild heart attack cause aside, we're here to beat up some gnolls. What I was talking about? Right. I do try to be mindful just about like how I conduct stream, right? I never ever want to get complacent in how stream has been going, in what I do, in the fact that there are times where things can die down, things can be quiet. Like, I'm not sitting here expecting myself to be able to deliver the top tier commentary 24/7. That's an unreasonable expectation that no one should have of themselves. But I do think that there are some people who get horrendously complacent with how they behave on stream and how they are fine just not saying anything. Like, they settle in, they get too cozy with what they're doing. Get them barred, main them, slay them. Brother, I almost fucking face checked the son of Argul. Okay.
Out of range.
I'm. Are you winning, son? Hi, Luna. What's up? How are you, little Luna? How have you been? I am winning. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna win in just a second here. I'm pretty buffed up. I'm feeling confident. Night Lasher isn't too terrifying. Ah, yeah, she's not too terrifying.
I don't have enough.
She's not too terrifying. She does have a pretty hefty shadow damage thing, but that's not that bad. Lots of work, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I'm glad to see you again. I've been meaning to harass you, not about anything important, but just like start having conversations. Because I don't think we've talked like a horrendous amount. All right, get the fuck away from here. I will stealth out of here now that I know that. So harassing me sounds like a solution. Yeah, exactly. If I harass people, then the odds of me having a conversation with them go up, as opposed to if I just don't say anything. I feel like that's definitely a way to go, rather than the VTuber methodology of liking your posts until you message me first. That's typically how I've come to grow. Like, I could be wrong. You could tell me that I'm wrong. It is what it is, but it is because it isn't what it isn't, and by subtracting what it is from what it isn't, or what it is isn't from what it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or a deviation about what it really is. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. Okay. Fucking son of our school is a scary motherfucker. You don't want to know how many times I want to say, is this true? You can at me and say, oh, is this true? Oh, I'm sorry. You got hit with the ads. Back in 3 minutes. I'll see you then. Nodders. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, someone's fighting him right now. Oh, there's a mage trying to fight the son of Argul right now. Oh, get him. Oh, get him, Chief. I'm a stealth. Get him, Chief. Get him. Oh, he's running out of mana, though. Oh, he's running out of mana. Get him. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Luna. I greatly appreciate it. I'm sure she does too. Slain! Our hero! Sib with Biz. I'm free! We can play the game. Welcome back, Luna. But no, you are more than free to at me. Is this true? Whatever the fuck you want. I would not fault you at all. Is it true that it takes 10 years to finish a road repair over there? No. It's been pretty productive. I think they've been doing some road repair in the neighborhood near me for about 6 months now, and it looks like they're wrapping up. And the problem that they were having was that they were having to reinstall like tram lines, which is a involved process, and they have like 5 guys doing it. So, you know, it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. Alright, we gotta go down. But no, Luna. It looks like they're wrapping up, so it'll take another 3 months, yeah? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Look, it's not my neighborhood. It's not my problem. It doesn't affect me. It does affect my Uber Eats delivery drivers. Whenever they try to, like, deliver food to me, because the route takes them down the road that's having repairs. I'm here supporting the bard in his dreams. Hi, Sylvie. Sylvie, you should notice that the ad break or the latency time between Twitch and YouTube is a lot shorter now. It should be comparable to Twitch at the very least. All right, let's go down. We'll go box and doggos this way. Pog, he's dual streaming. I am dual streaming. And if you would like to help, so the main, unexpected. What I imagined was that no one would let a rogue in the instance group on hardcore because of Vanish. You'd think, right? You'd think. However, I would like to propose to you that rogues have kick and garrot, and, or not garrot, gouge. You know, the rogues have utility. It just means that if you make the rogue skittish, they will leave you. They will abandon your ass, and I will too. Welcome on Pio, how you doing? I'm waiting, we're currently waiting on this fucking group to finish their shit. Yes, I am dual streaming. I am attempting to try to get YouTube partnership by April. That's probably not gonna happen at the rate things are going. My math is kind of wrong. The party leader is kicked too, yeah. It's probably not gonna happen, but we're getting closer and closer, which I'm very appreciative of everyone helping out with all that, truly. You don't need to advertise at Tasha Coffee at tashacoffee.com, so you're using code BAR at checkout, saves 5% on your order. The dream big or go home, you never know. I know. My main thing with trying to get YouTube partner is I would love to pay Glossy, who has recently taken up editing my long form videos. I would like to pay her a very, you know, a fair wage. You know, I want to pay her what she's worth because she's helping me way more than I think she really understands. And so opening up YouTube as a form of monetization would definitely help that a lot more. A bit low too. Aren't the end mobs level 22 in here? Oh, in Raid Chasm? No. In Wailing Caverns? Yes. We're a Raid Chasm group. So end mobs are like 17 at best, I think. 16. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I'm trying to hit the partnership thing. We're 1,000 hours away from getting the first tier, and then getting you're doing shopping? No. I'm just questing in Silver Pine right now while we wait for them to get their shit put together. Yeah, RFC's fine. RFC ain't that bad. I'm just questing in Silver Pine while I wait for them to get their shit together. I've already done all the quests, sadly. Imagine getting partner could never be me. I think it could. I think it could. It's just a lot of time. That's why, like, I'm not being as, like, I'm being a little bit shameless in, you know, promoting the YouTube streams a bit more, because the one thing holding me back is literally just watch time. I've had the subscriber count and, you know, the posting and all. I've had every other criteria. There hasn't been enough, you know, there hasn't been enough on the channel to get it. Keone, welcome on in. So I'm hoping that, you know, we can get that going, and ooh, the number. I fucking hate you. Thank you for checking in 6-7 times. Ha ha ha, so fucking funny.
I need to get close.
Funniest creature ever. Just have to stream regular, not change topic streams. Do 3 to 6 hour day, maybe do vertical stream. Or because Google that worth TikTok. So I have the vertical layout set up. Granted, I haven't done much with it, so probably on me. Probably on me. But I haven't noticed too much difference in performance with the live streams since I've set up the vertical form, like, you know, like allowed the vertical streaming. It's probably more meant for people who do like just chatting kind of stuff, or do like very special game show kind of stuff. That's probably what the vertical format is more meant for, rather than like standard gaming streams. You know what I mean? You know what I know? Yeah, imagine yapping for 3 hours long, crazy. I mean, I stream for about 5 to 6 hours a day when I'm healthy, right? When I'm actually like of the right mind and I'm able to like focus and stay, you know, consistent with it. The 5 to 6 hours, 4 days a week. Recently we've been doing more MMO content. I've been spamming the fuck out of World of Warcraft, really for the sole purpose of letting people like understand that I will be doing MMO content. Like the month of January, seems to be very popular, at least for Classic, for VTuber streamers too, but I guess it could be different. Oh no, like again, I'm saying there's probably something I'm doing wrong with the vertical. There's something I don't understand about it. I'm not saying like statistically it's bad. Now that being said, I have had a fair bit of how to put it, less than savory individuals call out the fact that I'm a VTuber as of recently. Been getting very interesting emails and comments on some of the videos that I have to delete for TOS reasons. So I'm not sure about the VTuber part of WoW. I'm sure it works well for VTuber streamers, and I'm sure it works well for WoW Classic, but then I think you add VTuber WoW Classic, and that's where it falls apart. I think that's where the problem comes in. This sucks. Spontaneity and confusion is king. True. Just go live whenever you want. Go live at 3 AM. Fuck it. I know that some stream stuff like switching out from Classic to other things or doing PvP is like sadly stream killer. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Again, so what really fucks up YouTube for me was that the original opening of this channel was RimWorld content. It was an opening of RimWorld content. But then I grew to hate RimWorld, and I grew to hate the RimWorld community. So I quit doing that. And the channel sat dead for like 5 months. And now here I am playing MMOs. So, you know, it's not a very clean transition. It's a very hard break kind of transition. So it's practically, it's weird. It's weird. It's a hard knock life for us. We do our best. But no, things are improving. Things are getting better. Everything just takes time, takes practice, takes refinement. There are plans in place. There are updates happening. There are overalls moving. Silo the Bard, everyone's #1 hater. Not everyone's #1 hater. I don't hate you, Sylvie. I don't hate Luna. I don't hate Myth. I don't hate Legend. I don't hate any of the lovely people who support me. I don't hate you guys. You annoy the fuck out of me sometimes, but I don't hate you. Who came back to streaming after a decade, so yeah, it's... The one thing I have learned... Let's go, I'm not hated. Quite the opposite, Luna. The one thing I have learned in a lot of the streaming that I've done, is that nothing is impossible. It just takes a certain level of understanding, and with how rapidly changing a lot of algorithms and a lot of trends have been shifting, you need to be able to be adaptable, and just because you're having a bad streak or there's something not going into your favor, you can be better. You can improve. There are ways to like make things work if you can figure it out. I think a lot of people, and this is like coming from like the personal, like, you know, witnessing of a lot of content creators, you know, survivorship bias is a hell of a thing, who, you know, hop on to content creation and they want to start streaming, you know, this, and they were going to go do that, and they dump all this money on this, and they, you know, dedicate hundreds of hours in a year, you know, trying to pop off. And then, you know, by the end of their year one, they really haven't changed from where they began, and they just kind of give up or, you know, retire without ever fully understanding what went wrong. It's a very turbulent kind of space that I feel like a lot of people there's a very turbulent space that a lot of people have a hard time struggling with. Welcome on, Wiz. How you doing?
Speak quickly.
And I never want to sit here and say that I know everything that I'm doing. There are people way smarter than me when it comes to this kind of shit. But I do like to believe that I have some base level understanding that, you know, things aren't going to be clean, they aren't going to be neat. But that does not mean that I'm doing anything inherently wrong.
Embrace the shadow.
Now, there is hated by many people, and there's hated by 1 to 5 insane dudes who built their lives to make you feel bad. Stupid advice to know, but best to ignore. Oh, homie, you don't need to worry about me being hated. I was Twitter's bitch for a weekend. It fucking made me suicidal. Nothing anyone can say. There is nothing anyone could do to me than one bad weekend on Twitter did to me. Unironically. It's why I could give less of a fuck about what other people say these days, because I've already seen the worst. I've already been through the shittiest parts. I've already had the shit show, and I'm here for me at this point. I will gladly make friends. I'll gladly bring people along. I'll gladly help other creators, other streamers. I'll do whatever I can to make everyone else's time better. But there ain't shit anyone can do to bother me anymore. Any precautions I take are really just for like analytical convenience rather than me caring about what the fuck others say anymore. Bard's already been through hell, everything else is balmy in comparison. Yeah, kinda. The answer is effort. The level of effort I know is needed and the level of effort that isn't performed. Now, granted, I have problems. Don't get me wrong. I have plenty of problems, which is why I hired Glossy, right? It's why I hired Glossy to help me with editing. Because there's some kind of mental blockage that I have that stops me from editing long forms. I can do shorts. Don't get me wrong. When I'm healthy and I'm rested and I can, you know, focus on what I'm doing, I can do shorts all fucking day. Long forms, can't do shit with them. Jaxer, the level 60 warlock, died to a level 60 warrior in Mak'gora. Damn, bud. R.I.P. I'm not gonna say good. I don't know, Terry, but I did see Balkans in the early 90s. That was a massive immaculate mean to most stuff, but being able to know one's own limitations is great. Yeah, I can't edit either long or short, just blank. I understand. Yeah, need one more DPS. Need DPS for RSC. The brick wall over and over is not good. No, it's not. One of the main things that I've told myself is my 5-year anniversary is in September. When I hit my 5-year anniversary, I will take a step back and be looking over all that I've achieved, all that I've progressed, all that I've done. And if I'm feeling confident, if I'm feeling good, if I feel like we're going somewhere, then I'll keep working on it. But if I'm, yeah. But if I'm, like, still hitting that brick wall, then I'm not gonna quit cold turkey, but it's probably time to, back out and, you know, consider what else I'm doing. Alright. Hitting brick wall, yeah. Rip a real one. Anyways. That's my lecture. That's my content creation lecture of the day. Do we still need a DPS? Or is Conan not? I don't know, smashing my head against brick walls worked for me thus far. I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry, we're dealing with fucking hardcore shenanigans. Give me 1 second here. Party lead asks for us to go look for more people to recruit to this party. Then immediately invites the next person. Got me a management job, got me through Elden Ring and most other games. It's just finding creative ways to smash into the wall. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you have to go foot first, sometimes you need to go head first, sometimes you need to, you know, just, you know, jump, throw yourself full body into the wall. Sometimes it works out well for you, sometimes it doesn't. Also, Wiz, thank you for the 60 stream streak. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, God. Alright, so supposedly we're going now. Supposedly, being headstrong is not the same as wall smashing. Oh. Ooh. But it's gonna be the other 45 group who's about to have his break without his newest. Yeah, no. How much did I miss this morning? Not much. We might be doing, for February, I do owe Questmas rewards for people who were able to contribute to all the stuff. And next month we're going to be doing crowd control, but everything is set to 1 cost. And we might be having a Magic the Gathering night, with crowd control, which is, definitely going to be an interesting experience to say the least. So that's really the only major plan that we've made. So what I'm hearing is I got a few more years before I become pathetic. Only a few more years. You know, you're still beautiful the way you are. However, moment you hit 45, no. Cost Wheel of Fortune. No, we're not doing Wheel of Fortune. MTG, my interest peaked. Yes, we'll be doing 1v1, probably Commander if I had to guess. Or we might get a third person involved. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more people involved. I don't know yet. Well, it's beginning planning. But I do think that, and this is my honest opinion when it comes to like trying to career content creation, that a lot of people are way too stubborn to let go. And there is this weird stigma against streaming, making YouTubes, making shorts, you know, just being entertaining, you know, as a hobby, as fun. You know, there's a lot to be said, I think, with, you know, the fact that especially with the gig economy, right? Like gig economy being a thing, there are a lot of people who have a very, strict mindset that they have to succeed in content creation. I don't have the mindset that I have to succeed in content creation. I would love to. I like doing what I do. I like talking to everyone. I have helped people. There are people who have blatantly told me multiple times over many years that the shit I say and the shit I do has helped them get their life on track. And I take pride in that fact. And I like hearing about that. I like, you know, all of that being what I do. And so I would like to be able to live this. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to be, you know, one of the top 100 fucking streamers in the world or anything like that. I just want to live life. I just want to, you know, exist, really. That's really the only end goal that I have when it comes to all of this. Why do those darker planks look like noses and the lighter planks look like mouths? It's a great question. I don't have an answer for you. Probably has something to do with the souls of the damned trapped inside of them. Streaming can be fun and just a hobby with bonus money, but at the same time, you need to eat, pay tax. Nothing wrong with having a job. Not everyone has to have a career. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I'm happy that I live in Europe now. Because having a job is, you know, like, fine. It's fine to have a job in Europe. You don't have to have a career. You can just have a job. You know, leaving the US, my life has, drastically improved, unironically. Like, rent's cheaper, food's better. Food variety is way lower, admittedly. God, I fucking miss Hispanic food. I want a quesadilla so fucking bad. So, what did we learn from last time on the airship? Don't just auto-run off the edge. Don't just be a complete fucking heathen. Maybe take a little bit of precaution. Maybe mind the guardrails a little bit. Maybe. Just as a you know, concept, as a procurement. You know, let's not be a little bit insane. We're currently making our way to Rage Fire right now, by the way, in case anyone was wondering what the fuck is going on. The fall can't kill you, but yeah, I mean, the fall can't... Well, that fall that we did last time doesn't kill us. I am not going to test which fall will inevitably kill us. There are many falls here that can kill us. If I jumped right now, I would die. That fall would kill me, yes. But I'm not gonna tempt life with that. Especially you lay off the, jeez. It's not the same. You know, it's just not the same. I don't get to go to a cheesy Hispanic restaurant and, you know, sit down and eat my endless chips and salsa and get my sizzling fajitas with my quesadillas and my guacamole. And, like, I don't know, man. It just ain't the fucking same. I'm not saying I can't make them at home. I'm saying that, like... And the ones I do make at home are good. Don't get me wrong. I still like them. You put the feel, not the food. Probably, it's like... Like, I get it now. I get when they say that a restaurant has atmosphere. Hi, Ink. How you doing? Testing gravity and hard can get scary. It can get fucking terrifying. How you been, Ink? Hopefully I was treating you well. Like, but most of the restaurants around me right now, right? Most of the restaurants near me are, you know, European restaurants that serve, like, smoked meat, cheese, and bread, which is fine, right? But I've been living on smoked meat, cheese, and bread so much that whenever I have, like, a vegetable soup or something, like, it's like a mindgasm experience. It's so fucking different. Or the other restaurant near me is Japanese or Thai, you know, and that's fine. I like sushi. I love sushi, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I don't like a lot of Thai food. I don't like noodles. I don't like East Asian noodles. I like pasta, but I don't like noodles. You know what I mean? There's nothing better than walking to a Mexican food place, hearing people shouting all the chatter in Spanish, smelling the food being cooked in the kitchen, listening to the Spanish songs being played on the radio. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, right? Like, it's just a vibe that you can't get anywhere else. And I'm not gonna sit here and fucking pretend that I can recreate, you know, a Mexican restaurant experience by just cooking a quesadilla in my fucking kitchen. 9% of my diet till I was 14 was cheese and goat milk. Yeah, like, you get it. You understand, right? And it's still, I've lived in Germany for 2 years now, right? I've lived in Germany for 2 years, and I've lost weight. My heart doesn't hurt as much. My stomach is rarely as upset. My shit is more regular. You know, I feel better as a person. But God, do I want a Baconator, you know? God, do I want a bucket of KFC, you know? Ah, my God. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, that's just how I'm feeling right now. Can we get some weight here? How dare you not sell these in stacks, you motherfucker. Is it hard to get a pressure cooker and 8 spices? I don't have room for a pressure cooker. Our kitchen is not that big. Like we have an air fryer, and that takes up like half our fucking counter space. You know? I remember eating drunken paddleboard in front of the Reisman Gymnasium in 1996, just after my Abbey. See, okay, there is KFC. Okay, hold on. No. No, hold on. Where the fuck? KFC near me. Where's the nearest KFC to me? Okay, there... No, that's Go Chicken Go. No. Where is this? Okay, the nearest KFC to me is a 40-minute drive. Or, I can take transit. I can take a bus there for an hour. I'm not getting my KFC in the west of Germany, especially near the road, but yeah, like, I need, as we talk, vibes are missing those food. Yeah. I want a bucket of KFC with the brown gravy and the buttermilk biscuits, and I want to drink my 48-ounce, you know, cup of like Baja Blast. You know, I just want, or what was it, Sweet Lightning? God, I miss Sweet Lightning. That shit's delicious. The mango honey Mountain Dew, it's so good. There's so much, like, it makes me feel fat thinking about it. Good morning, Squiggles. Squiggles, I need you to go and get me a half-gallon pouch of Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning from KFC and fly it to me here in Germany. With the carbonation intact. On it, brother? Thank God. Someone out here has my back. Hey, biscuits too. Baja Blast is sadly illegal in Europe. Yeah, I know. It's upsetting. Okay, hold on. I need a buff up here. Make sure it stays carbonated by blowing bubbles into the bag. Thank you. Thank you. Don't spit in it though. It's not food, it's window cleaner, and the US bread is cake. And I love my cake, okay? I love my cake. I love my chemicals. I love having cancer growing in my kidneys, okay? And as my God-blessed right as a fucking American, you ain't gonna take that away from me. We salute the preservative. We stand for the preservative. But no. Genuinely, like, I've been eating better. I've been feeling better. I've been healthier. Mexico is probably the most lacking in Europe because it's rooted in actually Native American food culture. All the rest is mostly things that were brought to America. Yes. Into war! There we go, that's what we need. Look, okay, let's take a look at this team here. We got a level 15 warrior, 14 mage, 17 hunter, 12 priest, and a 15 rogue. I've also been eating healthy. I have a wedding dress to fit into. I'm excited for you. Drinks on all the versions of Red Bulls are death to kidneys. We've been operating so many teams and kidney stones. That was not a thing 15 weeks. Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt it. Don't get me wrong. I'm shocked that I don't have a kidney stone. That I'm approaching 30. I'm approaching 30, and I've never had a kidney stone. And I take pride in that, you know? I take pride in that fact. Because most Americans, by my age, have had one. You can get good Mexican in Japan, very authentic. Chicano culture is, yes. Chicano culture is very popular in Japan. Much like how it's, you know, the other way around. Kidney and gall are not among the number. Oh my god. Speaking of gallstones, the victory. Oh, go again. Speaking of gallstones, after stream tonight, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of time to make dinner, cook, you know, make sure that I'm well fed, and we will be doing more Elden Ring with Sarah tonight. We're gonna be doing more seamless co-op with Sarah tonight, so hopefully you're excited for that. I wish I knew about the washed out version of South American food. Yeah, God. I will say, though, that I did not expect Germany to be the first country that I've been to that had me eating a conveyor belt sushi place. In a mall near me, there was a conveyor belt sushi place that I think it's like 15 euros, 20 euros, something like that. You get to sit there for an hour and just stack on as much as you want. And I was sitting there with 3 other Germans eating the food. And I proved that day that Americans are fat as hell. I proved that day that Americans are fat as hell. Because my tower of plates was the greatest. You know, there was no one to compete. God damn it. Try to fucking kick him. That was too late. I heard Mexican food in Japan is utterly abysmal. I don't doubt it. We might try to get a Wailing Caverns after this. If I can ding 16 off of this, we might maybe 17 safer. Maybe 17 safer. I don't know. Male fuck. Germany has been friends with Japan since 1880s. I know in Japan they're not used to all you can eat. Balkan mountain folk, weed everything. It's actually been really interesting. You know, that I have been developing more and more of a European audience, which I'm very grateful of. Because one of the hard things that to sell to people, right, is the fact that I am an American in Europe, that like trying to get affiliation or sponsorship stuff is kind of difficult. How's the audio, by the way? I know the game gets very loud during these combat situations. I think everything's fine. My audio ducking should be like helping a lot with that. But the it's been very interesting trying to like convince people to be like, no, I promise, you know, like, well, half your audience is in Europe, half your audience is in America. What's going on here, bud? And I'm like, I'm a kooky guy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a special case, okay? You gotta love me for it. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What's our mage doing? God, why am I so yawny today? Fucking Christ. Rogue, unironically, is one of the more interesting classes in this game for dungeon delving. Because unlike Warrior, who has to take damage to, you know, really keep their shit going, or, you know, do more damage, unlike a caster who relies on a mana bar, Rogue is probably the one class that can just keep fighting forever. Because they rely on the energy meter, they can just keep going and going and going, and they never have to stop. For some reason, have their own views on VTubing. Most South America, Europe, and never mind Asia likes it, or worse, is just indifferent. One of the things that I've noticed with a VTubing perspective, and Twitch is very accepting of VTubing, right? When I first moved to TikTok, people fucking hated me conceptually. But that was years ago, right? Years ago when I first moved to TikTok. I got so much shit on TikTok. With YouTube, I catch a fair bit of flack for being a VTuber, unironically. I catch a fair bit of flack. And I'm not entirely sure why it is that I do. But there are people who are actively, like, hostile to the idea that I am a VTuber. As I mentioned, I've had to deal with a lot of, like, random, just hateful commentary, you know, people spamming my business email, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, I've had to deal with it for a while. It doesn't bother me, per se. But it's a weird, like, demographic choice, I guess, that doesn't really branch out very well. I think what happens is that people see content that they don't like, you know, or they see stuff that, you know, is not necessarily, you know, in alliance with what they would agree with, and they kind of blame it on a more easily targetable, descriptor of someone, because trying to argue with the idea that they're offended by is a lot harder than assaulting the individual that is saying the idea. Also, why is my threat meter fucking... Ooh, big axe. That actually might be useful. If I get that, I know I'm gonna send that too. You got this, buddy. You got this. I believe in your Conan. Weird thing about the intensity, I don't like stuff. I just don't watch follow. Did your Hager's go? Yeah, they go above and beyond to like cause as much damage to VTubers as they can. Which the level of engagement that they give VTubers only, you know, shows them more VTubers to hate on, right? Which it's like a fetish. You know, I'm almost willing to believe it's fetish content for them to hate VTubers. I don't know. That's a personal opinion. That's just where I'm kind of throwing out my 2 cents here. Again, I don't understand it. I've only ever streamed as a VTuber. I've not done any live cam stuff. I don't know what the other side of the scale looks like. I don't know. I have no idea how well I would succeed if I was a live cam or not. Oh, congrats, cat. I pet the cat. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. You know, okay, so there's an add-on, right? There's an add-on for this game called Safeguard. And what Safeguard does is it automatically spits out a chat message to your party or in save whenever you're low on HP. And it's to be like, hey, help, I'm at like 30%, I'm at 15%. You know, it's so that your healer knows and, you know, can pick up like, hey, you know, I'm dying. My favorite thing is that with death logs, sometimes you get the last words of whoever died. Danger's death. They died in the core. They died into a Moonrage White Scalp in Silverpine Forest, and their last words were, help! My health is at 19%! Like the whole, I don't understand how the Call of Duty ship cannot sound like an old man Iron Mouse. I get some, one may not like her. But the hate she gets special. Yeah, it's incredibly special. I don't like Iron Mouse. I don't hate Iron Mouse. I could not give less of a fuck about what Iron Mouse does entirely, to be honest. If I'm being so honest, I could not care about what Iron Mouse does. What she does has no impact on what I'm doing. Other than, I guess, to some extent, like how VTubers are perceived. The big thing is that it is kind of a, how to describe it? It's kind of like a good benchmark on how VTubers are treated, right? Because Iron Mouse is definitely like the most quote-unquote normie presenting, and I have to say quote-unquote. Like, I have to say, like, you know, quote-unquote normie, because that's just how it's been described. She is facing that community more often than most other VTubers are, mainly by her affiliation with CDawg and other live cam creators. So she gets to be, like, unironically, kind of the spokesman for VTubing, because no other VTuber has, like, the level of, like, in-person connections that she does. Ooh, that's good. So nope, no one agreed. And suddenly the hate, yeah, she got the hate because I think the initial one was the belief that she was AI. 2, the belief that she's a crippled old man using a voice changer. I find it very, and again, I will always say this, I find it very strange that there's a very distinct lack of empathy on the internet these days. And I mean, like, an egregious lack of empathy, where the concept that someone could be in a certain scenario is not even, like, remotely possible. And that the refusal to bend to demands means that you're lying. You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh, if you're not really a 40-year-old man, show us what you look like. And it was like, that's not what she does. That's actually the main reason why she doesn't do that, because she doesn't want people to know what she looks like. So, like, why the fuck would that then be something she just spontaneously gives into, you know? It's weird. It's weird as hell. The whole shebang is just weird. I'm actually not making too much XP per kill here, but it's fine. 43 XP per kill, that's not particularly great. It's not terrible, but it's not particularly great either. I think the bosses are weighted heavier in hardcore, I think. But I feel bad for Iron Mouse to some extent, because she does like have to deal with, again, as I mentioned, a lot of the forward-facing hate that VTubers get. Even if I don't particularly care about what she does, everything about that whole thing is weird. It is. And I think that, but at the same time, I think that a lot of people forget that the concept of VTubers is still relatively new. I don't know if you can even get back from being labeled as. When I was old man mode, we had people being condemned. There was but there was always back in the good. Due to X, you had to do wide. Now I don't even know if you can get back from being labeled as bad. I have shit from that. Okay. As I've talked about this before. I've talked about this before plenty of times. It's not new information. I have shit from personal beef 4 or 5 years ago that to this day still lands me on blacklists, even though the information has become so muddied, so like murky, that even if there was to be a legitimate conversation about what happened, like there is no like reliable information for it anymore. And so I genuinely think that within the modern internet sphere, people are very unwilling to give the opportunity for someone to be quote-unquote redeemed, I guess, in a way. Or if they are, it takes years of like very focused effort and like major PR effort to get that change. And the one I'm going to kind of point out when I reference this is fuck, what was his name? Fuck, I had his name and I immediately forgot. I've banned all of 2 people since I started streaming. Oh, you're so sweet. I've banned probably 100. Fuck, what's his name? Not 100, but like about a dozen. What's his fucking name? League of Legends player, had the head dent, used to rage all the time. I can't remember his goddamn name. I can't remember his goddamn name. Why am I forgetting his name? Tyler1, yeah, that's his fucking name. Tyler1, I think, has really changed, like, his reputation. If I'm being so real, I think he has majorly changed his reputation to someone who is really not that bad. Like, he's performative, like me, to an extent. He's performative angry. He's very seldom actually mad. It's all performance. And you can tell it's a performance because the moment his kid's around, all that goes away. It's all gone immediately. He refuses to be mad around his kid, which is definitely, you know, worth like commendation. Maybe I have a little bit more respect from him, because after the whole OnlyFans shenanigans that happened with last year's hardcore attempt, he kind of dragged a bunch of World of Warcraft streamers that I entirely agree on. They are a bunch of bitch-made motherfuckers. But it was definitely a situation in which I could understand like where he was coming from and where a lot of the frustrations came from. PewDiePie also went crazy young from in Japan. He just like he learned for stuff he learned how to draw real well. Yeah, like PewDiePie has done fucked up stuff. I'm so real that PewDiePie has done fucked up shit. I don't know what his, you know, current world mindset is right now. I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend I know. But I will say that, you know, he's not the worst. By far not the worst. If anything, it is a case of a rich, like, a young man got rich real quick, and loses touch with reality. That's probably, and I have to give some sympathy to, like, a little bit. I'll give a lot. I seldom give a lot of sympathy to anyone who makes a shit ton of money. But in the grand scheme of things, the amount of, like, there are things that are more easily comebackable from than guess Taruman the Hungerer just got eaten. I ate his ass. But the big thing about it is that, like, I don't think he's that terrible of a person. Is he a good person? I'm not gonna say he's a good person. But when we have, like, Tectone, or in the recent VTuber news, like, Kirsch and Rev and, you know, whatever. Like, when we have those people running around who their whole life is made off of, you know, abusing people, like, or, Dr. Disrespect, you know, like, compared to them, yeah, I don't think PewDiePie is that terrible. I think they made mistakes, and they learned. And I think they've gotten better, but I don't keep up with them. In fact, isn't PewDiePie retired now? Didn't he just fuck off and stop doing internet stuff entirely? I have no memory. I have no memory of that. Come here, you. Still posting long from his life in Japan? I see. Oh yeah, he did move to Japan, right? Yeah. Good sheep, good sheep. That's pretty good. I haven't won shit this entire day. I won this mall here, which I guess is alright. Oh. Cheers, Q-Wiz. Give me 1 second. Be away for an hour. Team's being with family. Have a good one. Bye, Ziba. See you soon. Ah. Alright, stop. Lately got hate for that fact, that he got so good at drawing that a real-time anime studio invited him to draw for them. He got hate for it. Well, yeah, because people hate when people, like, grow and change and develop. They hate people who... And this is genuinely, like, one of the big things that is fucked up, is once someone has... Okay, this is the main thing, right? When you look at someone, you know, you can see the hairs in their, you know, the gray in their hair, the bags in their eyes. You can see their skin wrinkle and change. They grow, they get taller, they get shorter, they get fatter, they get skinnier, they get stronger, they get weaker, whatever. You can visibly see the change in people, right? But on the internet, right? I'm a profile picture. I'm an icon. I'm a static image, right? And there is a very strong disconnect on the internet for people that they are unable to view the change of people and are unable to accept that people do, like, grow and develop. If anyone ever tells you that, like, I'm a new person now after they did something bad, like, 2 weeks ago, no, they're not. No, the fuck they ain't. But, like, if they come back to you 3 years after the fact being like, hey, I made a lot of fucking mistakes. I did a lot of, you know, shit that I regret. Can you please give me another chance? I'd be more inclined to to say yes, right? People deserve a second chance. People deserve to grow, develop, and better themselves. But if, you know, there are very rare instances in which I would be willing to accept someone had a sudden turn of leaf and they are now a completely new person. And I made a little bit of commentary over it called like shatter points, where someone goes through something so irrevocably terrible that their life is quite literally far more different from before the incident than it is now. Fucking more mail. And like, and the shatter points are like, you know, when someone suddenly has a major aspect or most of their life suddenly ripped away, right? Like, I could believe that someone who gets in a car crash and their wife, 2 children, and brother die, like, yeah, I can believe that would change someone. In an instant, I can believe that would change someone. I don't think, like, you having a Discord DM conversation of, like, hey, what you did was kind of fucked up, lol, bye. I don't think that changes people. I don't think, like, you know, getting a video demonetized changes people. I don't think having, like, a weekend of bad publicity if you're already a millionaire changes people. I think you have to lose something important to you for me to believe that you've changed suddenly, right? The Balkan War changed my life. I was a kid before. I wasn't a human after 8 or 9 years after it. Yeah. It like, things happen. Things change. Like, there will be parts that you will never get back after some things happen. Hold on, let me kick you. So, that's my opinion. It's... Also, we're gonna ding 60 after this. But, anyways. Leatherworking? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Anyways, I hope it makes sense. I hope everything I've said here has made sense. If you have questions, like, obviously say something. I'd rather... I mean, look at Musk, for example. Hard, bad publicity, still poised to be a trillionaire despite that he's a sick fuck. Well, yeah, with Elon Musk, there's nothing really that can drastically fuck up his life, right? Like, he's in the too big to fail category. I don't believe that there's anything that could ever happen to him other than the, you know, immediate, you know, dissolution of his entire empire that would make him consider who he is as a person. But even then, like, it's decades of horrendous behavior that can't be undone. Hi, Koba, welcome on in. So, yeah, if Elon Musk came out the next week and said, you know what, I'm upset that I don't have audio for this. Fuck. Kova, du ist Idiot. Ich bin lernen Deutsch für 6 Monate, aber ich bin nicht sehr gut und mein Spreche. Meine Lehrerin gesagt, ich bin sehr stressig über meinen Deutschkurs, weil ich bin lernen, ich vergessen viele Wörter und mein Dialog ist sehr nicht Henkel. Das nicht blah, blah, blah. Wie ist das Wetter heute? Das Wetter ist sehr kalt. Das Wetter ist minus 3 Grad. Wisst 8. Nein. 12? Ja. 12 Zentimeter Schnee. Oh, der ist Tenkattel. Die hast gekommen zu so. Und es wird, weil kälter werden, ja. Scheiß. 3 Minuten. Don't look at me like that. Fuck off. Go away. Dankeschön. Das Wetter ist sehr heißer. Nein? Nein. Heißer ist hot. Aber kalt ist cold. Scheiß. Mist. Ja,
Charge!
ich heiße because, you know, ist heißer. Ja. Ich nicht weiß, die Wörter für Volcano heißt Deutsch. Aber Tenkattel ist, Deutsch und sie, soll, gehören mir, nein, nicht gehören. Sie soll gehören mir jetzt. Manchmal? Nein. And that's time. See, that's why I don't speak German around Tenny, because she starts laughing and giggling and like looking at me weird the entire time. You know, it's why I don't speak German around her. She's very mean about it. She's so horrible to me, genuinely. I agree, Roche. Come on in. She brought me sushi, though. Yummy sushi. Seal gets a fish when it honks the horn. You're a piece of shit, Legend. I hope you know that. You're a motherfucker. I ain't no goddamn seal, okay? Sushi? Gib. No, it's mine. Alrighty. If it barks and claps, it's a seal. Do I bark? Do I fucking bark, Grievous? I don't go get my own. You should. You should go get your own. What's up, Shenchul?
How you do it, man?
Hmm.
Spirits be with you, man. Talk to me. Later. Spirits be with you, man. Be seeing you.
Oh, God.
What are you looking
I mean, another term for barking is yapping. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna commit physical harm against your body. We don't need backstab. Oh God, it's all so expensive. I need lock picking. That's what I need.
Abu.
I need to start learning pick locking. What the fuck I've been on down this whole time? I'm so sorry. Oh. I gotta go to Crossroad. Yep, rip your data for this. Well, no, it's the end of the month. Your data should be resetting soon, right? I gotta go to fucking Ratchet now. Okay. I'm gonna finish this sushi real quick. I deserve it. It's mid-month? Ah, fuck. God damn it. I tried to find something positive for you, and you take it away from me. Have I been to Crossroads Necro yet? I don't know if I have. I actually don't know if I have. But yeah, so I've been trying to learn German. Again, I live in Germany. It's not easy for me. I have a very hard time learning German. It's been possibly the most challenging thing I've done in my life. And I'm supposed to be taking the B1 fluency exam in 2 months. I ain't gonna pass.
Blood and thunder. Go.
Being so upfront, I ain't gonna pass that shit. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm so fucked, dude. I'm so absolutely fucked when it comes to that exam. And there ain't shit I can do about it. I'm attending the class because I have to at this point, not because I expect to succeed. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to enjoy my midstream sushi break apparently. Alrighty. It is because the indirect rede is brutal for English users is trying to learn Scottish or like 11th. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I'm mentally fighting my inevitable return to WoW at this point, I won't lie. I mean, if you want to return to WoW Legend, like, it's up to you. I will never tell someone to do so. Purely because I have respect for your time, and I have respect for your well-being and your mental health. If you do, if you join TBC, you are welcome to join the Nomergon Geek Squad. It is a community for, those little group that we have. You're more than welcome to partake in it. Hardcore, I can't promise anything, because I tend to enjoy hardcore by myself, or with, people that I'm already, like, very, socially attached to.
What you want?
Alright, let me sell off all this garbage. Yeah, I missed out on the open bites, the last time. You're fine. I can add you to the Nomergon Geek Squad if you want to play WoW, PvC. You just need to let me know. I'm off to the Mrs. Have Fun stream. You should ask for people liking stream. I have been watching for one without a like. Yeah, I mean... if you want to like the stream, I'd greatly appreciate it if you like the YouTube stream. I just don't know how much that impacts the algorithm for YouTube live streams while they're actively going. Hello, Tonga. Give me, like, my 85 XP. Thanks.
Walk with the earth.
But I have a good night, Pio. And thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you again, sometime this coming week.
Talk to me!
Alright. Do you have anything of value? Probably not, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna save money for that.
For real!
Oh, Christ. How's everyone else's day going so far? How's everyone else's Saturday been treating them? Because that, oh, that RFC went pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. That RFC went pretty well. We dinged level 16. We got, we get to have deflection rank 2, which gives us more parry chance. Really, we're relying on parry and dodge for the most part to keep us safe. We're not a tank by any means, but in a 1v1 scenario, we can probably hold our own against someone. Being able to parry and riposte. I feel fantastic kicking back after a very cold week. It's been so cold, dude. It's been so horrendously. The weather has been awful. And God, I cannot, for the life of me, deal with, heat, right? Like, hot weather, middle of summer, which I'm still trying to figure out how we're gonna keep the apartment cool this coming summer. Like, I can't deal with heat, but cold also fucks with me. Like, I love the cold when I get to stay home. I hate the heat entirely. I'm trying to suspend it for the first time. I don't like it. It's not comfortable. Don't like it. It's comfortable, but it just makes me look like older and fatter. There are very few people in the world who can wear suspenders without looking fatter than they are. Don't think that's a you problem. That's just a trait of suspenders. You know, that's just something that happens, and you gotta live with it. I feel. As someone who is also heat intolerant mood. Yeah, no. Heat is bullshit. It's not that I'm intolerant, right? Like, I can deal with very high heat for a very long period of time. But I hate the feeling. It makes me just lightheaded. I'm exhausted. I'm tired all the time. Like, I don't want to get out of bed. You know, more so than usual, right? More so than I already feel. So I don't know. I can't fucking deal with the heat. It ain't for me. I don't know if this guy, what's this guy's plundering the plunderers? Oh, this is the guy that teaches us how to do lockpicking, right? At least IQ per temp increase. Hey guys, by the way, I need everyone to start drafting up your conversation topics because we're about to AFK for a bit.
Yo! Glad I could help!
We're about to do some AFK farming real quick, and I'm gonna need you to be a little bit on your toes here. Get Garrote finally. Sinister Strike. Why did I buy Backstab? Picklock. There we go. AFK, you say? Not necessarily AFK. I can think of plenty. Half of them are even appropriate for stream. I'm so proud of you.
Keep it real.
Have a good one.
We're gonna go train our. We're gonna go train our lockpicking. Did I get the Thanks. Cool. Can't forget those. We gotta go, plus you need to train cooking to make some recipes. God, I fucking need to. My cooking's only at 27, and Thistlety is 225, I think? I think Thistlety is 225? On the topic of farming, if you had a farm, how would it be set up? What would you grow? And most importantly, why? So, I actually have a very good answer for this. When one of the main things that made my family like sustainable was my great-grandmother or great-grandfather had an orchard in Oregon, and it was a apple orchard, and it's a bunch of acres of land, lots of apple trees, and they would, you know, sell it, you know, have it harvested, sell it off, all great stuff. The thing about the orchard is that I really enjoy 60 for tea. Oh, okay, it's not that bad then. Okay, I'm halfway down. But the orchard was a very nice place. And I think that, especially with just how kind of kerfucked the world is as of recently, I think having more fruit grown in local areas is probably a healthier and safer way to live. You need to quiet the fuck down, Mr. Cannoneer. I don't know who gave you permission to speak to me like that, but you need to stop. So I would want to set up a farm that primarily grew fruit. I would want to set up, I'd probably look into fruit that can grow in the local area that I live in. Which I actually don't know what fruit can grow where I currently am. But it is something that I would be interested in trying. Is starting another fruit orchard. I don't know. It's a low maintenance kind of thing. You're planting trees and really waiting for them to do their own thing for the most part. Not that you can just ignore them, you know, by any means. But they're by far not the. But they're by far like not the worst. All right, here we go. I'm gonna swap out my kick for my lockpicking. There we go. Farming engaged. This is what rogues are all about, baby. The first German pineapple orchard. Behold the grapple. This is what rogues are all about. This is how we're gonna make our money. Warvoid, it's good to see you. How you doing, buddy? How have things been treating you? Hope, welcome on in as well. What, are you fucking roommates? Jesus. Have you taken into account crop rotations? No, I don't. I don't consider crop rotations at all most of the time. I hope the fisting is going well. We're level 16, Warvoid. This rogue has lived to level 16. And he's still doing fine. It's concerning. We're currently training our lockpicking right now, but goddamn, it's been a fucking time. Probably for an orchard, as the trees kind of just, you know, are there. Yeah, the trees just exist there, right? So I don't need to worry about crop rotations. I do need to worry about pest control. Maybe I'll get bees. You know, maybe bees as a side business, you know, it can be a thing. Maybe hire a beekeeper. But yeah, no. I'm so down to just grow fucking apple trees in Germany and have bees. Blights are something you have to keep an eye out for? Yeah, but that doesn't happen. What are we, in the medieval times? Nothing gets blighted anymore. We're gonna train this until these are no longer worth working on, to be honest. Plus the bees will keep Nick Cage away. They will. Fuck Nick Cage. He doesn't get to be anywhere near my apples. Hi, Jazz. How are you? How's life been treating you? Is the place that one thief quest that spawns the angry parrot? Yes. And we're gonna do that quest in a second. The quest really isn't all that bad. It's just a lot of rogues are idiots. I finally found it. I had 150 gigabytes, so you're probably fine. I was there today, pain flare up not as bad as yesterday. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't like hearing that you're in pain. I don't like hearing that, you know, nice people are in pain. Ah, God. But no, I don't even like apples. That's the fucked up part, right? I don't even like apples normally. I'll eat apples with, like, caramel. I'll eat apple-flavored drinks. I'll drink apple juice, you know. I'll eat applesauce. I'll eat, you know, apple pie. But, like, if you hand me an apple to eat, I ain't eating that. That's not for me, Chief. This is what a rogue is all about. I hate to break it to you, but this is what a rogue... Welcome to old school RuneScape. This is just what old school RuneScape is. What's wrong with apples? I don't like the feel on my teeth. Like, biting into an apple just doesn't feel right on my teeth. It's a sensory thing. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't that big of a deal.
I need to get closer.
Oh God, I need to eat more apples. Got a bag and a half in the fridge. Yeah, you probably should. If you bought a bag and a half of anything, you probably should. It's why, like, I always kind of harass Tenny whenever she buys a giant sack of potatoes and shoves them in the fridge. I'm like, are you gonna eat all that? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, but are you? She's like, of course. Because it's like a giant sack of just whole potatoes. Like, not that I'm against eating potatoes, but I just don't see us in the household eating, like, that many fucking potatoes in 1 week. You know? Our lockpicking has increased to level 33. There's someone outside. I think I hear someone outside. I got cheesed! Are you fucking kidding me? This is interrupting my rate. Fuck you. I'm fucking cheesed. This is bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. Interrupting my clear time. We gone so long without getting a fucking cheese trap. I actually don't know at what level these stop giving us XP at. They're yellow difficulty now, which means we're not done yet. Actually, it might just be an NPC outside. That pacing pattern sounds familiar. God fucking... Ooh, I'm fucking miffed, brother. Fucking ratting who ratted me out. I'm just trying to live, man. I'm just trying to farm these lot boxes here. Okay, I'm just practicing my lockpicking. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. I'm the biggest rat that makes all of the rules. Okay, that's 48. We stalk at night, pray at night. We're the rats. Cheese. Alright, we're level 50. Still yellow. We'll probably get to... what levels are fucking rats? Rats might be crazy. There's a lot of things that make me crazy, to be honest. If we can get to 80 lockpicking, that's great. Because then we're on, like, we're maxed out for the level. I just don't know how, like, high a level these locks will take us, before they're like, okay, stop with the practice locks, go do something else. Okay, they're green now, which means they're less likely to give us XP, or maybe they still will, I don't fucking know. I don't know how lockpicking leveling works. We're still getting 1 per, so I'm not gonna stop until... I ain't gonna stop until these fucking boxes turn gray, goddammit. We're at 58. Fucking Frost Nova won't stop me. $61. 62. We're crazy. I was a rat once. The humans made me crazy. The humans put me room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of magic. Magic made me ratty. Rat? Ratty? I was ratty once. The humans put me in a room. A rubber room. A room full of magic. The magic made me ratty. $64. If I had a nickel for every time Warvoid and I clocked in at the same time, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that's happening. I'm telling you. It's weird as fuck that y'all have managed to ding it twice at the exact same time. I'm just saying. Oh, we're not getting XP per lock anymore. 66. 67. Come on. Come on. I want to get to at least 70. You can get me to 70. You can get me to 70. I guarantee you. 69. Nice. Please. 70. All right. All right. All right. We're still getting XP from them. 71. This is what old school RuneScape is, by the way. In case you're ever wondering why I don't stream old school RuneScape, it's because there's not nearly enough to talk about during old school RuneScape. Betting on 75. You're betting on 75? I mean, we could go to 80. Could go to 80. Oh, we still get XP for it. It looks like we're going to 80. Come on, give it to me. Give me my precious lockpicking skill. Fuck! Why do you delay me? Why do you insult me like this? Thank you. Fucking god damn it, brother. Brother, give me my lockpicking skill. I know you got it in you. Give me my fucking lockpicking skill. There's 77. 78. 79. There's War Chief's Blessing. I don't know if we'll get War Chief's Blessing. Yeah, no, we're not close enough to Crossroads to get War Chief's Blessing. Oh, wait, no, we are. Hey, we're gonna get War Chief's Blessing. Let's go. Right? I get it because I'm in Barrens? Maybe? No. Fuck. God damn it. I wanted War Chief's Blessing. God damn it. It's fine. Cool. Alright. So, this is where a lot of rogues die. Because a lot of rogues don't read quest descriptions. Let's see, you made it 16. We did. Hello, Neko. How you doing? So, skill not high enough to open the box? I just got to 80. Um. Uh. Green difficulty for me. All right, so here's how this works. Okay. I don't mean to scare you, Necrofist, but the last 5 thieves I sent the skill south through Trigger came back to me in pieces. South along the coast, you'll find the Tide Razor, the South Sea Sheep, on the second level of the ship, Pirate's Den, a place where they train all their thieves. Board that ship, steal the treasure, and bring it back to me. Use the Pirate's Den if you need to practice your thievery, but be careful. Should you be attacked by any unusually hostile pirates, be sure to use your ECAC, Enormous Chemically Altered Cracker. So it spawns a skull-level poly, who you then feed the ECAC, and he turns into a level 18 poly instead. Still dangerous, mind you, but not as dangerous.
Not energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Come on, get him.
Not enough energy.
Ooh, that was a big hit. I'm gonna drink for that.
Isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Giant parrot disposed of. All good to go. I remember ever doing this quest. It's a rogue specific. It's the rogue class quest, namely. Which is why most people don't think of it. However, you'll notice that it's a very lethal spot for rogues because they panic when they see the level 50 giant parrot flying at them. That they don't remember anything about the quest description. You're literally just meant to feed it you give Polly a cracker and it shrinks their level by so goddamn much. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It is literally not that big of a deal. Polly did crit me for 60 damage, which sucked, but it's whatever. I guess I never got rogue to that high in classic. It's a level 15 class quest. Not a lot of people bother with it. I'm doing it because it's good XP, and it's not really that hard of a quest, and it gives you Thistle Tea. The Thistle Tea, though, which is the worst item in the game for me, partly because I have a lisp sometimes, and saying Thistle Tea fucks me up. Alright. Turn in this to Boxer Tank, the Orc Warrior. Say Penguin? Yep. Boxer Tank, Orc Warrior level 44, died to a Firebane Ashtail. Unfortunate.
Time is money.
Well, at least you sell all your body parts. Find the treasure? Incredible, improbable, simply amazing. You've got talent, Necrofist. Either that or you're the luckiest man alive. Here's your cut of the action. I'm sure you would make better use of stuff than I could.
Have a good one.
Thanks. Thanks, bud. 1300 XP. Nothing to scoff at. We can't do another Rage Fire today. It locks you to 1 dungeon per day. So we do need to now return to the Undead Lands and finish our shit back up over there. And personally, enough of all that. Yeah, enough of all that sun and fun. We gotta go back to the foggy, rainy, you know, depressing-looking area. I feel like we need to finish up one quest here that we have not yet done, because I forgot it existed. And we'll be done with this area entirely. We have one quest that we have not finished here, and this should be pretty fucking easy considering that I am now 4 levels higher than is the requirement. And we can also now put our lockpicking back on our utility bar. Now that I'm done farming it. Anyways. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't terrible. What the fuck do you want, buddy? Man, native UI editing for Classic is such a nice shit. It is. It genuinely is. There's not a whole lot I feel like I need to change with the Classic UI. I don't hate it. I don't like it. Or, no, let me phrase it wrong. I like it. I don't hate it. There's, you know, it's definitely old. It feels old, right? It feels like an old UI. But it's not, like, so egregiously terrible that I'm sitting here like, oh, God, you can feel the age on this game. Like, I don't care. I don't care that much. I can shrink the scale a bit, yeah. Oh, God. Someone just dropped Rend, like, 10 minutes ago. What was I gonna say? The main thing with like classic UI that some people are or are not like particularly pleased with, and I pulled this shit with Snackies when we were hanging out the other night. I fucking hate the motherfucker because he loves to put his XP bar at the very top, and whenever I look to see what his XP is at, whenever I'm watching his stream or whenever I'm playing with him, I always look down here. And I'm like, wait, where's your XP bar? It's fucking plastered on the very top, and it pisses me off so goddamn much. It's so terrible. I just have the standard WoW UI. Every, you know, the perimeter of information around a central play area. You know, it doesn't bother me in one bit. Does it look particularly sexy? No. But it doesn't bother me. I think the one big change is I have a different minimap. Because I like the square minimap rather than a circle minimap. What's up, buds? How we all doing? I'm here to kill your commander because I forgot to. I was told to do this like a week ago. And I just forgot. So I'm here now to do it. I was meant to kill the guy in this watchtower like a week ago. So I hope you all forgive me for like barging in a little bit behind schedule here. See, this is where a lot of people die because they get a little overconfident. I, however, am not overconfident. I'm just confident. Maybe it's because I'm, you know, 5 to 6 levels higher than everyone here.
I don't have enough energy.
You can stop that. Ooh, this is a little bit a little messy here. Not that I'm particularly worried. You piece of shit. You know what I said about being overconfident? Yeah.
I don't have enough energy.
We're fine. We're fine. Messy, very messy. Could have been bad. We're fine. Had to use a healing potion and evasion there, but we're fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's use our new attack ability. Must be behind your target. Well, it's kind of difficult when he keeps turning around like that. Okay, that's him. Now I gotta kill his bodyguards. I don't know why you have to kill the bodyguards.
I don't have.
Okay. There's that done. Do you think mushrooms are sapient? Why would you ask that? That's my question. That's a question a mushroom would ask, unironically. Are you a mushroom, Mithrandir? Because I think only a mushroom would care to ask that question. You're expecting me to put the sapience... I'm getting the, my consent. Yeah, you should. Go get it. And, like, douse Mithrandir. If Mithrandir's still breathing in 5 minutes afterwards, then he's not a mushroom. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Raw. Yeah. There were one species of mushroom that had a growth pattern that could be mapped 1-to-1 with the Japanese metro system. I'm just thinking that sounds like there's some amount of... It's probably... if I had to guess where the mushroom, like why the mushroom had the, like the growth pattern the same as the Japanese metro, is it probably took a ride on the Japanese metro and said, you know, that's a really good idea, and then just copied that exact pattern. So I don't think mushrooms are inherently sapient. I do think mushrooms are a hive mind, and we need to be mindful of this fact going forward. You know, little fungi is as simple as it is old. Do not acknowledge them. Exactly. They are old, but they're not as complicated as you want to make them out to be. So you're saying when you eat one, make it hurt as a warning to the others. Yes. Let them know where they stand on the food chain. Mushroom, master of the copy-paste. They are. Mushrooms are fucking weird, okay? Don't try to look into a mushroom. Don't try to investigate mushrooms. Don't try to, make sense of mushrooms. You're not gonna have a good time. No one who has ever decided to look into what makes a mushroom has come out sane by the end of it. Okay? And I'm not even joking. There are whole fields of study dedicated to mushrooms. There are whole fields of study dedicated to it. None of them have turned out well. None of them have turned out well for anyone. So, genuinely, be mindful. Be careful. Don't get involved with mushrooms. Don't fucking get involved with them. It's not worth your time. It ain't worth your time. And kill anyone who tries to make a heat-resistant mushroom. Yeah. The moment anyone tries to make heat-resistant mushrooms, get rid of them. So that's bad for the Forsaken then. They want a mush buddy. I mean, yeah. By the Forsaken grow mushrooms. We take care of mushrooms. We are the tenders of mushrooms. It is so that the mushrooms do not betray us when the time comes. And the time is coming. Oh, what the here? Why not? Oh. Mushroom-geddon. It is. Don't fucking doubt it.
And you are.
Trust no
What
one.
now? Goodbye.
Alrighty. Or the Scarlet Crusade. Done.
Beware the living.
Thank you. We are honored with Undercity, which makes the vendor prices even cheaper.
Trust no one.
Alrighty. We are now officially done with Tirisfal Glades. Every quest in Tirisfal Glades has been completed, other than, like, what pops up with, Chris, welcome on in. Space Dragon Exiles raid killed the first dragon. Congratulations, Cress. Very proud of you. How was your stream, Cress? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? You were playing Conan, then, if I had to guess. Or I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong in my assumption. But I think you're playing Conan. Do I take on this rogue quest? Kill Fenric Center and bring his head back to the rogue's quarter. I guess I will collect that quest, yeah. There's no Cleft of Shadow. Eh. Yep, just started diving to the area called the Unnamed City. Interesting. Well, I'm glad you had a good. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good stream. Glad you're able to slay your first dragon, even if you didn't need to do that. Dragons are sentient creatures too. You could have just talked to them. Could have hashed one out rather than just murdering someone. But woe be to me to tell you how to play. How to live your life. I guess. The dragons are more like dinosaurs. I still feel like you could have talked to them. Still feel like there could have been, something hashed out. Didn't have to resort to murder. Alright. They roared and chose violence? Well, yeah. It's up to you to be the bigger man. I hate to tell you that. Woe be to me, that's right. Bard, shut the fuck up. Fuck you too, Wiz. Where the fuck did this level of confidence come from that you think you can tell me to shut up? Who the hell do you think you are? I don't know. Where the fuck did all that chutzpah come from? Good God, I thought I finally abused you enough so you'd behave, but I guess not. I just feel like it based, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go take on another rogue quest. Just cause rogue quest, class quests tend to give you a shit ton of XP. Tend to. And they're typically not that bad. Class quests are typically not that. I need to improve my hit chance. Precision is gonna be god when I fucking get it. Bard is losing control of the masses. Quick swarm him. Fucking try me, Grievous. Fucking try me. So very funny. So very powerful, very striking. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself with that. Yeah, band practice right now, out of nowhere, just in the middle of us chilling, walking around, enjoying our time. You just want to start pelting shit at me for no fucking reason. That's the kind of behavior that we can expect from the community these days, is, this level of support that I can give for my people, is abuse for the most part. Like, genuine, just full on unadulterated abuse, really? All right, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
Beware the
You know, I'm just saying.
Our time will come.
Yep.
Pray for Sylvanas.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Fucking whatever. Tell me all you want. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm better than all of you anyways, and I know I'm better. I know I know what I fucking deserve in life. Can we get 5 gifts up in the chat? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get dude on nerd? I'm sure you're paying me the utmost penance. The abuse. I know, right? This is the shit I deal with on a daily basis. People wonder why I'm so jaded.
Parasocial.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, Wiz. I appreciate you. Oh, I feel that I'm regularly abused. We live with it. You just gotta live with it. Alright. Let us return to Silverpine because we got some shit to do.
Speak quickly. Farewell.
Off we go. I still need skittering blood. I still need to get some shackles. But we're level 16. We're not as horribly underleveled. We'll probably do border crossing as well. We'll keep the little dragon chomping on the wooden sign when the update hits. Probably. I want to incorporate the dragon into the overhaul. I just don't know to what extent yet. He will probably be redone at some point. I really liked what Gidget did. It's a little... Like, I need to clarify. I really like what Gidget did, but it does not fit the overarching theme of what I'm trying to do with the update. So, it will probably eventually be replaced. But for the immediate future, it is not a high priority item to swap out. Dragon plushie that goes on your head. I mean, yeah. We could have it. We could have a little plushie. Good on old Gidget. Yeah. How are you doing, bud? Are you winning? I don't know if you. I don't look like he's winning that fight. Trying to see if I can't see the Son of Argul running around anywhere. I don't see him. Alright. We are off. We're gonna do more shackles. We're going to do the border crossing stuff. And then we will head up, do the ferry, do the mines up here with the skittering blood, and then turn it all in. We're actually doing pretty well so far. I'm very proud of this little rogue. He's been doing a pretty good job. Can't harvest Bruce Weed yet. Shame. What do you want, bud? What the fuck do you want? Get the hell away from me. The one thing that needs to be improved is just a hit rate. Are we at max unarmed skill? We're one away from max unarmed.
Enough energy.
Short bastard sword of stamina. Interesting. Alright, never mind. We'll do the border crossing one first. The border crossing one's scary. Actually, it looks like someone already killed most of the mages here, so I think we just need to murder this guy real quick. My blood seems to be skittering under my skin. Hang on. Hang up immediately and throw yourself in the volcano. You're possessed. Don't talk to anyone. That's how they spread. Don't call this number this or any number again. Yeah, this quest is typically scary because there's like 3 or 4 mages gathered around that one box. And it's damn near impossible to, you know, aggro just one of them at a time. I'm glad apparently someone's already been through here. Skittering blood. Hey, no, my blood seems to be skittering under my skin. God, that sounds like a horrible fucking sensation. Ugh, skittering blood. Ew. Alright. We're gonna go for about another hour today. And then I know who we're gonna go raid into. That's my plan for today. We're gonna go for about another hour. If I can ding 17, then that means next week we can do how dare you, Dania, you harlot. But if we can ding 17 today, that means we get to do Wailing Caverns next week. So I'm excited for it. So I'll do my best. I'm gonna do my best to get us to 17 without getting us killed, obviously. How long have we played this character? We have put 14 hours of our life into getting to level 60. Hey, boss. It's your local rogue, Sandcastle. Hello, Glish. Welcome on in. How have you been?
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, about 15 hours. I'm back. Why are we bullying the furries? Because I need to steal their collars. Mainly for Dania, but I've been watching too much hood parody of Jujutsu Kaisen. Hood parody?
Enough energy.
What? What do you mean, what? You like collars? Like, you have an emote with you. Am I subscribed to your channel? No, I don't have your emotes anymore. If someone subscribed to Dania, can they do a Dania poll?
Too far away.
That's like the only reference I have for why I'm getting collars here. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I need to beat them up to take their collars, because dark magic or whatever. I want you to know, by the way. Man, I thought it was gonna be a furry joke. No. Are you? I don't know if you're a furry. I don't know if you qualify as a furry. Not? Okay. Yeah, no. I didn't think you were. I mean, you're into a bear, but like... Have a good day, sir. I'm gonna go sneak away and possibly rob a noble they'd never suspect of the sandcastle. Have fun. But what is hair but fur for Homo sapiens? Shut up. There's a difference. There's actual difference. I'm not smart enough to tell you the difference, but I know there is a difference. Oh, having an opener is so nice. Like, having Garrote is just so fucking nice.
Enough energy.
stream loaded, and the very first thing that happened was Sai saying, "Shut up." Why you love me? Hi, Sora dear. How is my pretty blue fox?
Enough energy.
Because you're one of my best friends, and I love you for it. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. You know I'm always excited to see you. You know I'm always excited about what you got going on. Alright, I need to catch this motherfucker. Oh, you piece of shit. Tell you what, you can have the glutton. I bet he doesn't even know I'm here. I bet you that shaman doesn't even know I'm here.
I don't have.
Pretty good. I haven't slept because I've been hyper focused on final do myself with the Skyrim mod list. Understandable. As well, after 15 hours of total gameplay, we have gotten this fist-only punchy rogue to level 16 without dying. And that is actually kind of surprising to me. Rogue is not particularly a hard class to not die as. However, the fact that our only weapon has been our bare fucking hands, it has definitely been worthwhile to note that we are somehow scraping by the skin of our fucking teeth. Throwing hands up your life depends on it. It does, actually. I need 2 more. Oh, I don't have his quest yet. Big popper, big doggo. Cheers to you is. I'll take a drink in just a second. I want to make sure I get out of this cave safely first. Thank you for checking in, Sora.
Ability isn't right. Enough energy. I'm out of range.
Alright, that was a nice bunch of people. They wanted to go get the guy at the back of the cave. I took the free fucking help. I ain't gonna complain about it. I don't know why I grotted him there. I had no reason to grot him. Or not, gouge. I always get gouge and grot mixed up. I don't fucking know why. So, Sora, when are you playing World of Warcraft? When can we expect Nozomi Sora to play hardcore World of Warcraft?
I can do that.
When they pay me to? So if I sent you $15 a month to play World of Warcraft, you would? Or when you play Guild Wars 2 with me? See, okay, okay, let me ask this. Have you tried World of Warcraft? That's my question. Have you tried World of Warcraft? Or was it before your time? Before my time, like before you started playing MMOs and stuff. Because some people like don't get into MMOs when they're adults, right? Like a fair bit of people got into MMOs when they were teenagers. I don't know when you got into playing MMOs. Alright. Hand of Ravenclaw. I need... That's the guy I'm looking for.
I don't have.
I will not be doing any of the Fenris Isle shit, by the way. Fenris Isle is a lot of good XP. I will not be doing any of it. Played EverQuest for a bit and didn't like it. Tried WoW, didn't like it. Played, so it's been. I get you. Okay, so my time with Guild Wars 2, I made a character, and I was like, okay, let me go through here. And I was a human noble necromancer. And I remember the opening sequence being like, as a noble, you are part of the upper aristocracy. You are one of the refined gentlemen of this world. You have privilege and power above what others could only dream of having. But because of your dark arts of necromancy, you have a terrible secret, and you must keep this hidden from your compatriots, lest they turn and usurp you for power. And the very opening sequence is an assassin tries to attack me, and so I go Dark Lord of the fucking Sith, turn into a giant undead monstrosity, tear apart the entire party, and I'm like, yeah, that secret was very, very well kept. That was a very good secret I was keeping. And then I got let go into the open world, and I had no idea what I was doing the majority of the time. Because there was, like, no fucking direction on what I was actually meant to be doing. So I quit. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you have a knockback like that, brother? Like, base game of any MMO is always gonna be awful. I know, but, like, the introduction lost me so fucking quick. The introduction lost me so goddamn quick. I couldn't even. But you know the the human noble intro then, right? Like where they have the whole assassin party. Yeah, it was to do it. They went through the effort of restoring season 1, making it replayable and fixing a lot of issues with it. I don't know. Energy. Ooh, good parry. Yeah, I'm a human noble. Okay, cool. So you know the intro sequence and like how absurd like the you gotta keep it a secret, and then they make you pop your fucking you know, all your shit. Yeah, no, it didn't go well for me. I was like, ooh, we're getting to roleplay here. Ooh, I'm getting immersed into my character. All right, well that lasted like 5 seconds. Like, that lasted almost 5 fucking seconds. And that's my entire experience with Guild Wars. My dad was big into Guild Wars. Problem is they wanted to be more than it was capable of being in the beginning. Understandably so. I think that's a major pitfall of every game being developed. I don't know. I think, and I mentioned this a couple of times, and I talk about Snackies a couple of times. The reason why, like, the fantasy of classic WoW, kind of sticks with a lot of people so much, is because there is never a pretending that you're anything more. You know, like, you're not him, right? You're not the guy. You're a guy. You're noteworthy. Oh, absolutely. But you're not the guy. You know, there's no... You're not promised anything. And with classic WoW, the fantasy is, you know... For, like, undead, right? The undead, right? The undead opening cinematic is, hey, numbnuts, we just dug you out of the fucking grave. Because we heard you knocking on your casket because you woke up. Well, welcome to society, I guess. Time to get put to work. Your queen demands it. And that's it. That's your fucking intro. You can prove to be capable, but they have, like, everyone talks down to you until you get to about level 30, 40, right? you're proving yourself the majority of it. And then when you get to the raids at the very end, the raids are like, hey, this is a cataclysmic event. We need to get a shit ton of our most noteworthy people to like bring this together. A Cerys just flopped on me. Pet the Cerys for me. Which is why, like, you know, Ragnaros and Nefarian have like a 40-man raid to do it, you know. There you go, back there and kill the guy. Incredibly humble beginnings and rising to being a competent rather than immediately becoming a commander. Yeah, like, it's incredibly a rags to riches. Not even riches. A rags to, like, being deemed worthy. You want me to kill Ravenclaw? Shit? Okay.
Trust no one.
I can't even say we're rich by the end of it.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Rags to fine linens, exactly.
What would you ask of death? Beware.
Let me bring Dalaran and Penance.
Our
Okay.
enemies abound.
Oh, God. Amber Mill. Rags to polyester? That sounds about right. That sounds about accurate.
What is it? Remember, patience, discipline. Watch
Okay.
it. Beware.
I have to some people who afford to wear plastic. I do too. I do too. I hope I can be that rich someday. Unfortunately, it's unlikely. Alrighty. Let me sell off some garbage here.
And you are.
Oh, hey, sorry. Is the Cerys still on you? Hi, Cerys. I was gonna say hi. Are you excited for Elden Ring tonight?
Trust no one.
R. Engraved ring. Bring. Oh, wait. To Magistrate Severin and Brill. Okay. Yeah, hell yeah.
What would you ask of death? Embrace the shadow.
Yeah. We're gonna be wrapping up at the top of the hour, and then I'm gonna be chilling for a bit, and then whatever you want to do, Elden Ring, I'll be available. Namely, there is a little fox who wants to do something, so I'm going to be waiting for her to go live to support her during her lovely time. I think the biggest struggle I have with the majority of MMOs is the playstyle. I can't put to words what exactly it is, but I keep trying to explain it to Cerys. Because I have the same issue with WoW's playstyles as Final Fantasy's. It just feels so sluggish and static. I get that. They both rely on cast meters. With WoW, it's a GCD based shenanigans. Where WoW has a 3-second GCD, and what makes like some things more complex is that some things are not tied to the GCD. I think Sora would like Terra if she hasn't tried it already. If sluggish gameplay is what you're against, Terra is good. If you're into PvP stuff, Black Desert Online, but I wouldn't recommend it. What else? If Arcade was still around, I'd recommend Arcade. I can hold my own for a bit in Guild Wars 2, but even that I hate it. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, no, Sora's not a competitive person. You know, she didn't totally scream in my ear when she hit me with a nuclear bomb on our, like, first time hanging out with each other. Or just get some editing done, then we can have, leave Caelid. Oops. I mean, yeah, we've already left Caelid. You want to go to Weeping Peninsula and finish, exploring, Limgrave. And maybe we'll go to Stormvale Castle. But I have a rare achievement from it, so it's fine, and you're proud of me. Otters. Herksniff Peninsula. Yeah, we're going to go to Herksniff Peninsula. Alrighty. So we're doing, I should have turned in that quest while I was down there. It's fine, I have to come back down here anyways. We're doing Engraved Ring. Gotta go turn in this ring. Saris, and thank you for the 10 watch streak. Looking forward to you watching to play this. I mean, yeah. Y'all, it was so fucking funny. I was doing research into what weapon I wanted to use for Elden Ring, and I realized that for me to use the weapon I want to do, I have to achieve a certain ending. But it's the one ending in the game that locks you out of every other ending in the game. And I'm like, wait, how does this work with seamless co-op? It's... So, TLDR, I think we figured out how I can get it without fucking up Sarah's save. But in the case that it doesn't work out the way we want it to, I will then be dragging Sarah through the longest quest line in the entire game. Can you believe I've been subscribed to Bard for 11 months in a row with a total 13? Hell yeah. Yes, you have. Because I think Sarah wants to marry Ronnie, I think. That's Sarah's goal at the end. Maybe something else. He asked me if it was okay if I replied something like, motherfucker, I'll play Temtem with you, bro. I mean, yeah. Who the fuck is Ronnie? Ronnie. R-A-N-N-E. R-A-N-N-Y. The doll witch.
What now? Trust no one. Beware the living.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, she's a ice witch or a moon witch who is possessed the body of a doll, and she gives you a great sword when you marry her. More arms, doll witch. She has 4 arms, Sora. She has 4 arms. That's twice as many. The Moon Greatsword like a Night Rain, I want. To not... Fuck, I didn't mean to spoil it. Yes, if you marry Ronnie, you get the Moonlight Greatsword. Marrying Ronnie is how you get the Moonlight Greatsword. It's her proposal gift to you. Good for cuddling? Yes. It's okay. My maiden gives me a gift too. Smile. Oh, I don't like that there's a doll possessed by a vaguely nature entity. Oh no, the Ronnie, well, not too much spoiler because I'm probably gonna do a request anyways. I mean, yeah, nothing's original though, right? No, Ronnie isn't a nature entity. Ronnie is a demigod. Me with 2 Darkmoon Greatswords and my Dex Faith build. Shut the fuck up, Myth. Since the goosebumps pumping after listening to Eiffel 65 once. Yeah. Yeah. Want to sell formula, enchant weapon, life stealing. Interesting. I know, I'm repeating to make myself feel better. It's fine. Alright. So, I want to catch everyone else up here, because I feel like I skipped over some stuff. So, we find a ring in a boat full of bodies being drugged by a guy. And we find the ring, we turn it in, and the guy we turn it to is like, if you want to find who this ring belonged to, like, you can go check the records. Guy checks the records. Like, oh yeah, that dude's still alive. He lives in Undercity. You can go check him. Delilah had a husband, Raleigh, who now dwells in Undercity. If the Delilah who lived in Brill is the one who owned this ring, then Raleigh will know. And we find Raleigh as a chef.
I am forsaken.
Do I know you? Yes, this is my wife's ring. Her fate was the fate of all who fail to endure these harsh times. I feel nothing for her death, nor for the story you tell of her body's abduction. Such feelings have long since grown cold within me. But desire does still burn in my dead heart, Necrofist. Desire for revenge.
Our enemy is
Valdred, once my good friend, was my wife's murderer. Although I'm incapable of grieving, I do yearn for revenge. If you kill Valdred, that would bring me his cursed hands. Then I will reward you. At last, I heard he lives at the Grey Main Wall in southern Silverpine, trying to flee to the kingdom of Gilneas. Kill Valdred Moray for the Ring of Scorn.
our time will come.
Once you accept that originality does not live in ideation, but in execution, you will be free. Exactly. Alrighty. I'm also gonna go talk to my guild master, or my class master. Oh, God. I am, okay, if I can ding 17, I got 30 more minutes-ish before I ding 17. A puppy, wise beyond her years. Very, very, very wise. Look at the big boy. Okay. Oh god, why am I so fucking yawny? God damn it. I'm tired of being such a sleepy bitch. It's not becoming of me.
That better be good.
You've done well. It occurs to me that you've performed many services for the Deathstalkers, proving your worth, and that perhaps it's time that we further your training in the shadow arts. The wizards of Kirin Tor and Ambermill have stored away important documents pertaining to the current state of Dalaran. This we know from the admissions of one of our prisoners. Lord Vermathras has faced the duty of recovering them in the hands of the Deathstalkers. The task falls to you, Necrofist. You will need some equipment, however, and knowledge of lockpicking. Speak with Estelle Gendry, our outfitter, and ask her for a set of tools before you set out. I've already learned about lockpicking, though. What do you mean? Alright. Estelle Gendry?
I am forsaken. Watch your back.
Well, I already got Thieves Guild. So, they want me to go to Ambermill, Fenris Isle, and I still need to go into that cave in the very back. I can't kill Valdred right now. Valdred's too strong. Yeah, he's actually, like, a pretty buff guy, I'm not gonna lie. So, I think for now, we pause Silverpine, because we're starting to get a little too deep into it. I mean, we still barely have, like, any good gear. I'm gonna go visit the auction hall real quick to see if I can't get a better chest piece or better gloves or, like, anything, because I only have 3 quest items as greens, and that's not good for a level 16, especially in hardcore. I'm very much like below where I should be gear score wise. So let me see if I can't buy anything to hopefully make my day not as shitty. I'll sell that. I'm willing to sell Thistle Tea for 250 if it means that I have money. Orkheart, you can have that. Any of these selling particularly good? You can take the Earthroot, yeah. A short sword stamina. I'll keep that for myself. Alright, shopping wise, I need armor of leather chest with a level cap of 16. What do you got for me? Alright, that's not good. Oh, let me sort these. There we go. Mac, good to see you. Welcome on in. How you doing, bud? Black Whelp Tunic. It's pretty good. Too rich for me, though. Ceremonial leather harness. I mean, it's agility. Fine leather tunic's better for me. I'm good. How is you? I'm doing better than I expected today. To be honest. I'm doing far better than expected. How have you been? Alright, none of these are going to be enchanted. Boots? Do I got any enchanted boots? In Boss, Prospectors. I'll take the feral shoes as a whale. Why not? Can we get a belt? Feral core to the monkey works out. Okay. Sick for like a month. Glad I could finally breathe again. Well, welcome on back. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I'm glad that you're no longer a contaminant waiting to wipe out mankind. Okay. Mailbox. Accept. We have some new gear, finally. Had to do a little bit of shopping, but we're a little bit stronger. A little bit. I feel like everyone got really... Dude, everyone's been sick so consistently this year. It's like... it's weird. Granted, it's like the first year of my life that I haven't like gotten vaccines or anything like that. So that's probably something to do with it. Like that probably contributes a little bit to it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like how I can go to fucking Lakeshire as a horde, which is an alliance territory, and still find Hillary's necklace because the kid doesn't know any better. Thormstrand is too dangerous. I fucking hate Stone Talon. I really don't want to do Barrens, but I don't think we have a choice in the matter. Yeah, I don't think we really have a choice in the matter. Alright. Off to the Barrens, then. And I thought I was cursed for eternity, and I thought, yeah, I mean, look. Sometimes, you just gotta let the disease fester through you. And take over your mind, and your body, and your heart, and your soul, and, you know, really just become one. Okay. God. This week has been just so mentally mushy, you know? I don't know what it's been about this month. That has made me, like, just so, like... And I mentioned that I'm kind of suffering from burnout to some extent, which is why it's been hard for me to, like, focus on anything. But I'm hoping eventually... I'm hoping to eventually be better. I'm hoping to eventually just feel better. And that, like, my mind will not be constantly, like, having the fucking, like, lag switch installed into it. I'll never forget the times I woke up drenched in sweat and blood, where they wonder, can I ever make up for the harm I've done when I was the flu beast?
But I can't control it, 'cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Alright. We get back to the Barrens. Keep living in the land of orange. I was sworn a blimp was arriving, not leaving. Whatever. Oh, God. Alright. Alright. It's not gonna be too much longer. We're not... I'm being so real. We're getting into a stage of the game where the options we have are being very limited. Not so much in the context of, you know, like I'm forced to do anything, but now we kind of have to be like bouncing between zones to fully be able to progress. We're not able to just kind of like go through the motions. We're like, oh, whoops, I died, you know, like, because if we die, we're done. Like, if we die, this character's done. It's over. But he's made it. But he's made it so far. He's not the greatest, admittedly. He's not the worst, either. Oh, fuck you, me, Jesus Christ. I need to customize my settings for this. I do not care about mana stats. I do not care about spell stats at all. I do not care about range stats. Sleepy bitch decided. I am a sleepy bitch. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Oh? What are you gonna do about it? $397 armor is not terrible at level 16. Could be worse, could be better. I think the gloves are what's holding me back the most in that regard. Mana ranged, all Necrophist knows Paunch. He does! So let me run you guys through here what the problem is gonna be soon. So let's take a look at some dungeons that we have going on here, okay? So we have in Wailing Caverns, which is the next dungeon we're gonna go through. No melee weapon, no fist weapons. In Dead Mines, we have no fist weapons. In Shadowfang Keep, we have no fist weapons. If we go to Blackfathom Deeps, we have no fist weapons. If we go to we can't go to Stockade. Nomergon, we have no fist weapons. If we go to Razorfen Crawl, we have no fist weapons. If we go to Scarlet Monastery Graveyard, we have our first fist weapon, which is the Bloody Brass Knuckle. at level 29. So, the only fist weapons we get are... That's the first dungeon fist weapon. And you'll notice, by the way, it's not even considered a rare. It has no stats tied to it. It has no special effects. It is just a fucking fist weapon. That does 16.6 DPS. And I need 2 of them. Because I have 2 hands. So we get to buy fist weapons at level 10. We get to buy fist level weapons at level 20. We get our first dungeon fist weapon at level 29. And then we can buy dungeon fist weapons at level 30. After level 30, okay, we do not get any more fist weapons until Maraudon, and not even the beginning of Maraudon. It is specifically the second half of Maraudon, with Celebrus the Cursed. And then the fist weapon we get is not even a main hand fist weapon, which makes it worse. At level 47. And then the next fist weapon we get is... I'm checking. I don't remember if there's one in... Temple of Akar. No, there's not one. So the next fist weapon we get after level... Oh, sorry, let me phrase it. The next dungeon main hand fist weapon we get is at level 52 when we beat Phalanx, and he drops Blood Fist and Rock Fist, which are the first fist weapons that we can pick up from a dungeon that gives stats or an added benefit to them. So we're going to go from level 30, probably, to level 52 with no weapon upgrades at all. That is if we survive that far, right? That's if I can get a group to accept me. Because here's the thing. I need a dungeon group that is going to take me into Blackrock Depths. Yeah, the BRD runs are eternal. That's fine. But, like, I need a group that is willing to take me into Blackrock Depths. And the one benefit that I can say is that I do not want any weapon out of here other than the fist weapons from Phalanx. You can take anything else. I do not care. That is the one bargaining chip. You get the utility of a rogue. In exchange, I will not need any weapon that drops, other than specifically. So this is why you're asking if I'm going to play, to be an appealing member to get you into a party. I need a lovely, lovely lady to be very, very sweet to some neckbeard to get me into a dungeon group. I need a Mercy to carry my Roadhog. Okay? Like, that's just how it is. Time to start playing WoW support as people to do dungeons with my friends. Hardcore. It has to be hardcore.
What you want? Stay away from them.
Yeah, I don't know why they sent me over here, but they did. Well, if you phrase it like that, I know, right? Oh, God. Fucking damn it. So yeah, so like when I'm lamenting how difficult this challenge is, I need you to understand I've already done this challenge, but on Season of Discovery as a warrior, which is worse, actually, because people have high expectations for warriors. I could unga bunga or two for you, but then I also have to play Final Fantasy. I understand. I mean, how hard can hardcore WoW be with no prior experience? Not really that hard. Or very hard. Depending on how good your ability to juice problems are. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's where a lot of the problems come. That's where a lot of our shit show starts to be an issue. Is it ever upsetting that I see art of a character I really, really like, and I have to, like, hyper-analyze the photo now to make sure it's not AI generated before I bookmark it? I saw art of the Dark Souls 3 Firekeeper, and I'm like, damn, that's really nice art. What's wrong with it? Oh, we can't even be happy anymore, man. We can't even be happy more, gamers. We're cooked. We're absolutely fucking cooked. That's all I've learned is that we're cooked. Oh my god, it's exhausting. I've wasted in reverse image search bookmarked. Yeah. Is it because I couldn't scrape out the amount of AI generated content on the list as easy? Mm-hmm. We got 15 minutes left. Okay. Okay. So what do we got here? Trouble the docks, Baron Longshore. We could probably do Baron Longshore. Baron Longshore isn't that terrible. He's 1100 XP. That gives us a good boost. I'm not doing the fucking raptor quest. You can piss off with your raptors. I'm not doing the Samlophage either. That quest line sucks ass. Zizfix?
What's up?
What's that one?
Be good.
That's Stone Town Mountain shit. Yeah, I'm not doing the raptor shit. I'm not doing your raptor shit. I'm not talking to you at all. I'll do Baron Longshore. Baron Longshore isn't terrible. I'll do South Sea Freebooters. Because that's on the way to do Baron Longshore anyways. Those two put together will probably ding me to 17. If we don't hit 17, I wonder what WoW class race would you say is close to FF14?
Welcome to Rat.
I would say being a Tauren warrior is about the closest. A Tauren Fury warrior is probably a Tauren or an orc. Actually, no, troll. A troll Fury warrior is probably the closest you could get to a FF14 warrior, where you're just slamming your dick against the fucking keyboard as hard as you can, and you really don't need a party, provided you roll well. That's probably the best comparison. And the reason troll is because the lower your HP, the faster your attack speed. And if you have any lifesteal enchantments on your weapon, you're all good to go.
Greetings.
Okay. Let us get this shit show on the road. I don't have any potions of lion strength. That's unfortunate, but what can you do about it? I might, off camera, do some herbalism with Necrofist, just so that I can start leveling my alchemy more. because I am getting to the point where I need my next tier of alchemy potions to be useful. But that's mainly going to be me walking around like Tirisfal, where there's nothing there that should kill me. Alright. Show me some pirates. Show me some pirates. I just need some pirates. Where has everyone killed all the pirates already? Jesus fuck. There you are.
Too far away.
Yeah, most of these brigands are going to be lower level than me, so I'm not particularly worried about, like, hyper preparing myself for it. How would the pirates be out here among the Ember Fields of Grain? So the pirates are south of Durotar, and the reason that they're holed up here is because they're in main competition with Theramore Isle, which is Alliance held. And they are attempting to... they have recently been trying to take hold of North Watchhold. So the Alliance Navy are keeping the pirates held here against their will because they can't sail out without being sunk, which then puts them in direct competition with the Goblins of Ratchet. That's why. The pirates aren't here looking for anything. They are literally stuck here against their will. And now they die. Have you ever heard of the Song of the Last Bristolian Pirate by the Longest Johns? That's a very specific song call out. 153, nice.
Not. I don't have enough.
Stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. Well, unfortunately, though, there's nothing growing out here. There's no food being grown out here. It's all hunting. One thing you'll notice... One thing you'll notice as you go through World of Warcraft, the only areas that have farms are the Alliance. The Tauren, the Orcs, the Undead, the Trolls, they don't have farms. They don't farm food at all. Dwarves, humans, gnomes, they have farms. Orcs have pig farms. Yeah, I mean, they have pig farms, but like, I wouldn't really consider that a farm. They kind of just stick a bunch of pigs together in a pen and, you know, let them eat grass. How could they not have farms? It's probably more sustainable. You know, in the World of Warcraft, yes. There's probably a reason why every major quest you go through in World of Warcraft is a kill quest of slaughter 15 of this animal. Unironically. Can I body pull just you? Oh, that works. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but that works.
I don't have enough.
Drink a potion.
Not enough energy.
Gonna walk this back a little bit.
I don't have enough energy.
That was a little close. That was a little more close than it had to be, admittedly. With hunting and gathering, it's kind of just a matter of not overhunting or overgathering. Yeah, we don't really have that issue here in the Barrens. It's like Australia out here. There's just a bunch of shit that needs to die. Not energy. Don't worry about it. Hey, Baron Longshore, how you doing, bud? Yeah, to you too, bud. Oh, I missed my garrote. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so much. It's fine. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Fuck him up. Oh, he's running. Oh, shit. How do we know if they're getting overhunted? Don't worry about it. Just don't think of it. Just don't think about the problem. God, I wish I had more time to actually go get the fucking world buff. That's twice now that the Rend of world buff has dropped and I wasn't available to go get it. Alright. South Sea Cannoneer. Oh, fuck me. See, you fucked up and you ruined my intro. Now you get to wait for me to regenerate my energy. Thank you. How dare you? God. Alright. Plant? Plant. There's Earthroot up there. You know what I realized? I don't think I've explained how Rogue works as a class to anyone. I realize that we have a fair bit of people here who have not played World of Warcraft before, and they probably have no idea how the Rogue class works. And I feel like that's a misplay on my part. So let me run you through how this works. Typically, in World of Warcraft, classes have mana. However, there are two other resource meters that are capable, usable in the game, and that's rage and energy. Bear druids and warriors use rage. Cat druids and rogues use energy. Energy, unlike mana, has a very consistent tick rate of replenishment, and unlike rage, starts at full. So, the thing about energy is that it naturally increases at a consistent rate, whether I'm attacking, whether I'm defending, whether I'm taking damage or not taking damage. It is just a consistent supply of a resource, but because of it's consistent, it is not, a lot of abilities are kind of expensive, right? Because you can't just, mag dump someone and expect to be fine. The way Rogue works is a lot of their abilities, mostly their openers, like, and when I say opener, I mean like an attack from stealth like Garrote here, which I fucked up. Sinister Strike, Gouge, all of these abilities award combo points, which you can see are stacked up on the portrait of the enemy target. They range from 1 to 5, and I lose my combo points if I ever swap targets, which is why selecting a new target as a rogue is generally considered a bad idea. So like if I start fighting this guy and I want to go fight the Cannoneer, I lose all the combo that I've set up on this guy right here. Rogues then have abilities called finishers, which typically cost, not a lot of energy, but they cost some energy, like Eviscerate, Slice and Dice, Expose Armor. Finishers spend combo points, and they have scaling effect based on how many combo points you've spent. So, Sinister Strike does an instant attack plus 10 damage, and gives me a combo point. Eviscerate is a finisher move that does damage based on my attack power. Hello, Rose. At 1 point, it does 25 to 39. At 2, 44 to 58. 3, 63 to 77. 4, 82 to 96. And 5, 101 to 115. Slice of Dice gives me more attack speed. The more combo points, the longer it is. Expose armor, reduces enemy armor. The more combo points, the more armor is removed. So it's a case of, sometimes you want to spend a finisher for 1 point, right? Like Slice and Dice, for example, is a really good finisher, but most fights don't last long enough to warrant building up all 5. You can typically get away with spending 2 for like 12 seconds of more attack speed, and that's good enough, right? It's good enough. If you're in a raid, then yeah, sure, go ahead and, do the... This is how they motivate rogues to use small, quick weapons. Well, no, actually. Rogues actually kind of want to use heavier weapons. Particularly because of Slice and Dice. Because Slice and Dice gives you more attack speed, but the attack speed is proportionate to the speed of your weapon. So because I'm 2 fist weapons, Slice and Dice isn't really all that needed. It drops me from like a 1.4 to a 1.3 attack speed, right? Yeah, but Legend says mace rogues are pretty popular because maces have a slow attack speed, but that slow attack speed benefits a lot from Slice and Dice, dropping their 2.5 to a 2, for example. So it's a bigger, percentage drop, thus a larger percentage DPS increase. The reason you want to use daggers, for example, as a rogue is Assassination Rogue, which is the burst damage kind of rogue. A lot of their shit is very reliant on stacking poison, which stacking poison is very good for a... Or sorry, is it Subtlety? No, Subtlety doesn't have any of that, I don't think. Whatever. The main thing with Assassination is that they stack poisons and they like crits. Combat Rogue, which is what we're doing, is a brawling rogue. It cannot end a fight quickly, but it will... You're unlikely to win the 1v1. Because combat rogues have a lot of dodge, they have a lot of parry, they have a lot of CC. And the reason we're doing Combat Rogue rather than Assassination Rogue is because of the fact that Assassination Rogue is very reliant on backstab, Ghostly Strike, a lot of abilities that are reliant on using daggers. Like dagger is a requirement to use those abilities. So our rogue, being a combat rogue, is reliant on... Is backstab positional? Yes. Backstab requires that you have a dagger and that you be behind an enemy. Which is why, rogues often butt pull in dungeons, is because they try to get behind an enemy to backstab them, for the bigger damage buff. And then they accidentally, or get too close to enemies and pull the next group without meaning to. Happens all the time. However, because we're a combat rogue, it doesn't matter where we're standing. We're of equal effectiveness no matter what. You know? You feel me?
I don't have...
So I wouldn't be hopeful about Roxy WoW. It's really not that bad in WoW. The majority of the time, the positionals aren't that big of a deal. The only time positionals really affect anyone is whenever you're doing a dragon raid or a dragon boss in a dungeon. Because dragons have the really unfortunate feature of very consistently having tail swipe attacks that will knock you back and do shit tons of damage if you're behind them. As a Reaper main, I ignore positionals at all time, as you should. So, that's the only time, like, positional as a assassin rogue is really bad, is because some bosses have the tail swipe attack that just fucks you up. And there ain't shit you can do about it. I smell the flower up here. Give it to me. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I need to kill one more brigand. And then these 2 quests turn in. Probably won't ding me to 17, but they'll get me close. Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central. Transmogrification Central. Can you feel it? I'll let you guys handle that. Oh, wait. Is someone about to die? Oh, buddy, were you about to die? Oh, buddy, don't die. I got friends on the other side. I do owe everyone a song cover. And I would actively comment that Dr. Facilier's, Friends on the Other Side is definitely not on my mind, but I don't think it would work out. I don't think that would work out for well for me. I just need one more brigand. Homie. I just need one more brigand. One more brigand. Come here. Come here. Let me box you for no reason. Have you found any songs that would work? Yes. However, Izuchi has been busy with his Kickstarter, which I'm not, or their Kickstarter, which I'm not, gonna shame them for. They have their own it's their job, I'm not gonna fucking say, hey, I need you to stop doing what you're doing and come help me do a silly song cover. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. But it is a once they're more available, then I will, probably be, but like poke, hey. You definitely have the lower register. I know I have the lower register. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Of muscle and blood and skin and bones. You got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saint Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Yeah. I was born one morning in the drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble have been my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can no a high-toned woman make me walk the line? Load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saint Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I don't know. It's a good song. That's the one I have the most confidence of, actually putting effort into singing. It's a very good song. It's a very sad song, but a very good song. However, with that, we have 2 quests to turn in. I don't think these quests are going to dig me to 17. They're going to get me pretty close, though. We're going to go ahead, turn these in, head over to the tavern. Folk songs are great because they were written for people who don't need a whole lot to sing it properly. No, they don't. And that's why folk songs are so popular with people, right? It's because they're not meant to be,
help, kid.
horrendously complex.
I ain't got all day.
Actually, we might ding No, we won't. That requires 1,000 more XP. I'm not going to get 1,000 XP off of talking to a guy. So, well, next time we'll ding 17. We're like just shy of dinging 17. Well, I think there are more reasons to focus on them. Nope, that's the only reason. I hate to break it to you. There's only one reason. And, you know, we're not really, if you know, you know. You know? It's the only reason. Alright. However, everyone, we're gonna take a sit here in the Ratchet Tavern. Hey, Innkeeper Wiley, how you doing? I think we made some good progress today. You know, we dinged a couple of levels. One level, really. We cleared another Ragefire Chasm. We've gotten new gear. We're cleared out Tears Fall, did most of Silverpine. I think we've made a lot of good progress so far. So, I think that today was a good day, regardless. And we did a fair bit of yapping. So, until then, we're gonna wrap things up here. I greatly appreciate you guys for joining me on the YouTube side of things. Thank you very much. Be sure to like, subscribe, you know, check out. We're gonna be back next week doing more of this hardcore stuff. I've really been enjoying the hardcore challenge stuff recently. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna be very, very sad when man dies. However, until then, I'll see you on YouTube later.